Kanu has been released and acquitted, but because of there's no law in a place where people are clamoring to continue stampeding and at the same time giving credit to a country that doesn't supposed to exist, a place where people are tuning in again to vote someone in to continue frustrating the innocent souls with their policy. We find ourselves in this situation because of the injustice meted on our people and at the same time humanity at large. And that is why we always congregate. For those of you that are just joining me for the first time, my name still remains Methuselah Ipob. I am no any other person outside being an obedient servant and loyal to the leadership of Mazi Methuselah Ipob. I am just a broadcaster. I have no any connection whatsoever to Eastern Security Network, and I don't want to involve myself in it. I am just a broadcaster. I am not a member of the Directorate of State. In other words, I am not in charge of day-to-day dealings of indigenous people of Biafra as a movement. As many of you may know, Methuselah is not a lawyer. I am not among the legal team that are fighting legally to make sure Mazi Methuselah Ipob is being released. My job is to continue creating awareness about freedom of our people. My job is to continue educating and at the same time learning from our people who may be calling in to direct me in what I'm doing, or they will end up learning from me. No one is perfect. That is why we gather here together. For the fact that I'm sitting here to speak with you does not show that I'm the most intelligent. No. That is why today I'm going to open a line in a very jiffy so that people can call in and make their contribution. And at the same time, we are going to listen to the voice of Mazi Methuselah Ipob. The reason why I continue doing this in every day by day in my program is to continue telling those that are holding Mazi Methuselah Ipob that no matter how you try to hold him, you can't hold the message. You may be holding the messenger, but the most important thing is his message. And his message has been in the nook and crannies of the universe. So that is why I am coming here again to justify that. I have no any other thing, and I'm not going to shy away from the way I preach. I know I do get some advices on the issues of religion, that Methuselah should not involve himself in the issue of religion because our people are more religious inclined. That if I continue in this way, we are not going to see anybody to go with in this freedom fighting. And I still challenge them to come out here for us to debate one another. There's no bad thing in debating with one another, brother. I tell you, if you watch some countries that are developed today, it's just because of debate. They are not fighting with one another. They are not just yapping on social media and they carrying propaganda and blackmailing. No. That thing they know that is not proper in their own eyes that you are doing. They will engage you and they debate mutually. Because as you are debating with me, I can't tell you that I know it all. I must also learn something from you. But in terms of African society and Biafran at large, they don't involve themselves in. Why? Because of the superstitiousness in them. And those superstitions come from religion. I have been repeating it, and the message you are going to listen tonight is also pertaining to that. Mazi Methuselah Ipob, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, may not also be perfect, but you always ask for people to come in to debate. And if you didn't debate, in other words, his stance will stand and to be justified. But when you come to debate with him, he will learn and make some corrections. That is the reason why we're coming out here openly. I am not telling you, I am not selecting calls. Many of you that know me, sometimes I prefer to pick calls of those that I've never talked to before. And that is what we are going to do today. Don't be offended that I don't play the music that I normally play. I receive an information that the reason why Facebook is dealing with me is because of some of the music I play is against their community standards. So they have been warning me, and I refused. So the only thing they have to do, instead of muting it, they will just, suppress it. So that is why today I started it with this hymn of national anthem, and at the same time, I decided every day I am coming here, instead of playing music for you people, I will play you the very, very short clips of Mazi Methuselah Ipob that reminded us what we're supposed to do, that educate us on the way to follow about this struggle. I think something like this. Let me see if I have one. Yeah, something like this. I think I posted it today. Something like this.
We are under oath. We are under command. That means command and control, central control of everything that we do. If you know you are not disciplined to obey any orders, you leave us. I am making this statement with direct reference to the nonsense happening in Aba and elsewhere. In Aba, we have a coordinator in Aba. Everybody will be loyal to our coordinator until I come home. If you have any complaint, you keep it until I come. This was the reason why we lost the war between 67 and 70. Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. People must know me by now. I don't listen to gossip. I do not listen to gossip. Because people have gossiped about us so much. Even about me. Had some of you listened to gossip, you wouldn't be here today.
Had it been some of you listening to the gossip, you wouldn't have been here now. So many people have gossiped about him. They told us that he was sleeping with a woman in the hotel. We were told that he was wearing expensive jewelries. We were told that he was hiring and entering private jet and flying first class. What do? We suppress it. So, and if not because of this, our attitude towards him, we wouldn't have been here. He confessed. He confessed.
I don't listen to tittle-tattle. I believe things to be resolved face to face. When I am in Biafra land, you can bring your gripe to me. Therefore, I am making it very, very clear this evening that Ike is our coordinator in Aba. He is in control while I am away. Every regard and respect you will give to me, give it to him until I return. Every security detail reports to him. Chidebere remains our overall Biafra land coordinator. Any command that he issues stands. Anything Chidebere says in terms of how the family is run in Biafra land, that is my decision also. Until I come in, you can bring the representation to me. Ike is my representative in Aba as our coordinator over there. He assumes overall control of what happens in Aba and he reports to Chidebere. Chidebere in turn reports to me.
Hold on there.
As part of the home office that we run.
Hold on there. As I play that one, I try to repeat this one. Just since I think this is what I will be doing now, I will try to call them short. Those instructions, very, very important.
ESN is all that we have, and we must guard and protect it jealously. I want to sound a note of warning to all those in the diaspora. I know that some of you mean very well for what we are doing on the ground, especially our men on the front line. Nobody wants to hear that our men are hungry or that they are sick, they're not receiving the right treatment. Nobody likes that. But I want to warn all of us in the diaspora, please, very, very important. Stop calling people who are on the front line. You must desist from contacting commanders on the ground from today. No more. Because it breeds insubordination and ill discipline, which we cannot afford right now. If there is any complaint, very soon a number is going to be released. The command of ESN flows from me to our high command, to our general on the ground, who now gives instructions to the men in the field. We don't want a contamination of that chain of command. You may mean very well, no doubt. And all those who are in the business of doing videos complaining to people in the diaspora, you must stop forthwith. You must stop it immediately. We are not going to tolerate or allow that nonsense to continue. If you are an operative of ESN or a commander, I must also warn you, please, not to contact those abroad unless you are instructed to do so by your state commander. In every state, the state commander is paramount. What he says goes. In the fullness of time, if he's not doing it very well, we will know and we will seek to correct it. Stop speaking to those who are in the diaspora. The zoo can plan people abroad to know where we are. You don't know. After talking to them, you compromise your position. It will be attacked already. Please, that nonsense must stop tonight. I don't want any meddling in the affairs of our men on the ground. All the funds being contributed is being discussed on the ground to meet our day-to-day challenges. You must understand that, please. Every ESN operator...
Hold on there. Very, very sad. Onishi. Very sad that their instruction Instruction has been violated. Instruction has been violated. He said, never you contact those abroad. Never you contact those abroad. I will try to hold myself not to go into some of the issues that I've already advised myself not to. We have infiltrations in this struggle. I'm playing this so that when their death will come, they will know what I have committed. That's why I'm doing this. And I'm doing this for many of you that are watching, because you know some of you are too emotional. As many of you are being annoyed in what is going on. When you begin to hear the consequences, you are the person that will begin to have grudges over the leadership of this struggle and begin to question them. Why are they doing this? That is the reason why I'm replaying this. Somebody has his own project and organize it the way it's supposed to be and warn you never to meddle into it as those in abroad. But today, we see rat, we see lizard. All of them is ESN called me. ESN say they are not eating well. I'm the one that is now in charge of the ESN. So that's why I'm playing these things to you. Me, I know how I will feel if I have a project and somebody begin to meddle into it from the instruction I've given. I will not be happy. Maybe many of you will be happy for somebody to tamper with your project. I understand. The reason why I come with this flag behind me, you may not understand. I know I do repeat it. This flag, this is the flag of a country. I know I've said it here before. But if we are not careful, we will be like this. We will be like a nation without, we will be a country, a forgotten nation. A forgotten nation. That's what we only have is just flag. That's all. We don't have country, but we have flag. So these are the people that we are subdued from India. Today now they don't have country. And to worsen the situation, they are speaking in different languages. They have lost their language. It's few of them, these old men among them are the ones that are trying to speak it. But the younger generation have forgotten it. Because each country they find themselves, they are speaking the language of that country. Some of them in America, some of them in Canada, some of them in Italy, more of them in Italy, some of them here, Germany, everywhere. Ibrahimovic is from this side. David Villa from this side. So many of them. So that is the reason why we are shouting, we are crying, we are shouting. And so many of you are thinking that the burden is only for IPOB. That's why sometimes I look at you, I laugh. You can see what is going on in Enugu. You see what is going on in Enugu. Our people are being murdered and being gruesomely brought down. But some of our key holders, they are not speaking about it. Even, I'm not blaming the key holders. I'm not blaming the politicians anymore. I don't blame them. Because them themselves have something to benefit. Some of them have where to run to. For a while. Not while we are in abroad. But they are using the frustrated innocent souls. The frustrated stupid citizens. To tell them, give them another hope. That Nigeria is going to be good for them. Whereas we have seen everything. The same way we are calling the infiltrators for interview. The same way we are calling the Nigerians for interview. Or rather for a debate. You will learn from one another. Just like debate we are going to have in next couple of, I think by next week or next 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. I will check the banner. You are going to learn. I decided to call everybody together for us to, that thing that we are afraid to speak, we want to hear it. To hear how people feel about it. Just like these pictures and videos you are seeing coming from Biafra land and Nigeria in general. Will you believe that there's somebody in charge of human being who allowed these things to be taking place? Now, I don't want to overflow issues. Let us pay attention to the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before we go into the order of the day. I am going to play the issue of religion. I know you asked me, Methuselah, why are you bringing this? I thought this is not supposed to come into what you are doing. This is the main problem. A debate here. Minus religion, the brain of our people will be free to confront those that are suppressing them. If you don't know what is belief, go and read about it. Belief is very, very deadly. Don't joke with it. You don't know what is belief. This is not something I understand. I know. No. Something you take as part of you. Something that you have built mansions with your brain, where you are heading to. And out of a point, somebody is telling you it's not like this. Something you were born with. So that's why I told many of you, take it easy with our people. In as much as we are shouting, we are not attacking many of you personally. Rather, it is that doctrine we are questioning. We are questioning it. We are going to listen to this to tell you that what is going on in Biafra land today is in the head of IPOB. As they are killing Enugu, who are you calling? DOS. Who are you calling? ESN. You forgot that we have prominent men and women, both home and abroad. You forget that we have the people that call themselves so-called celebrities. Many of you are supporting. Many of you are their fans. That is what pains me a lot. Even many of you that are here, knowing fully well that we are being slaughtered, you will still flavor coming to maybe somewhere to come and do show and collect his money. You will be going there and be hailing him. So many of them, they forget about this music they are singing. They can't speak. It's a disease in Africa in general. They don't speak. You saw what happened in Ukraine. You saw what happened in Ukraine. So many of them retired. So many of them in America, they say, no, I'm going back home. So many of them left their places of residence, travel all the way from their comfort zone to Ukraine to go and fight. Whereas some black people that are already citizens from Ukraine are running away. Some of them are complaining that they don't want to, they are putting their people in the bus first before them. Something is wrong with us. And that is the reason why you are going to listen to the voice of religious people tonight. So that you will get connection on how they are suppressing our people from not to listen. And you are going to hear the voice of a pastor with his own solution, the own way of stopping what is going on in Biafra land today. You are going to hear how he wants us to stop it. Now let's go. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where are you? I think I have to start with you because I know why I do start with you in this voice before I put up my voice, before they will tell that I'm doing something contrary to the struggle of indigenous people of Biafra, which I don't think I can go such. Now this is what I have here. Let me see if is he playing.
As I said, if you have any questions,
you call.
If you think we're not getting it right, pick up the phone.
Exactly.
Any question you ask us, we will answer you. If we ask you, can you answer? The problem is leadership according to Obasanjo himself, thereby or therefore indicting himself because he was in charge twice in the zoo. Even at that age, if you allow him, he will run again. Only in Africa. It's amazing seeing PhD holders looking for jobs in a country where the leadership is so poor, in a country where they are so corrupt, in a country where there are kleptomaniacs in the ocean and the Yama, people certified rogues who are in charge. What do you expect? What do you expect in a country where everybody is a thief?
Mm-hmm.
You will have your PhD, but there is no job. Even the PhD is not even, I think, comparatively speaking, somebody holding a PhD is like somebody coming out of class 5 with about 4 distinctions. You have PhD in the zoo, it doesn't mean anything because you're not properly educated anyway. It doesn't mean anything. The hostel, the PG, they call it postgraduate hostel where you are, there is no running water, there is no light, and you're a PhD student in electrical engineering. Very pathetic, isn't it? PhD doesn't mean anything in this. In the last 30 years, black churches have taken $420 billion from their members.
Do you see how?
Do you see all those tiny Pentecostal churches you go to, either affiliated to Europe or to America? They take your money on a Sunday. They say waka when you go away.
Exactly.
You don't know that, do you? You see the Yoruba churches that you have all over the place. Some of them now praying that our plans should not work. It's like the devil, Lucifer, praying it is impossible. These are idol worshippers, in the ocean and Yama. These are former Muslims, all of them, from Kwara State. They found out that there is money in Christianity. Once you promise black people, there will be abundance of everything. You take your miracle now. Take your miracle. People are so foolish, honestly speaking. So foolish. In 2 days' time, they will go to church. Some will now carry one big fat exercise book and Bible on one hand, the exercise book on. They have 2 pens in their pockets. Any verse they chapter, they copy it down. After that, they will then give their sow seed and water the seed. And then take the Holy Ghost fire.
Ozubo.
You people are very, very ignorant. Do you know how much money they have taken from you? They have taken from you so much money that can pay for free education with the current standard in the zoo for the next 60 years. Free education from primary school to university for the next 60 years. For everybody. That is the amount of money they have taken from you. But I don't even know why we're reading this news. I'm not sure most of you can understand it, can you? On Sunday, you will go to church again. I'm going to go to church on Sunday. I was in Anglican church before I saw the light, before Chukwu Abiyama said I should come and serve him. I was an idol worshiper in Anglican church. I used to go to Anglican church to worship idol. Now I have seen the light. I worship only Chukwu Abiyama in heaven. In Anglican church, they have wrapper with the head of a white woman called Mary Sumner on it. Mary Sumner doesn't know who our mothers are.
At all.
And they come for synod in England. We contribute money on Sunday and the money makes its way to England. People, now I remember in the Bible where they said they will take from those who don't have and give to those that have. That's what's happening to you and your churches in Africa. The white people that dreamt of bringing us their church to Africa, that is the best thing they ever did for themselves.
Exactly.
Because these churches, they are there to make sure you are locked down in perpetual ignorance.
Mentally.
Ignorance. Forever and ever. It will never change.
At all.
Until the way you think changes. That will never change. Ask yourself, why will people contribute money in Anglican church and they bring it to Canterbury? Why will those going to Catholic church contribute money, they take it to Rome? Are they not already developed? Can you, maybe, is it making sense?
No, it's not easy.
And in case you're wondering, this is Radio Biafra, we speak the truth. We don't care if you jump from upstairs window to kill yourself. That is your business. Here we speak the truth. If you say we are not speaking, and I don't want anybody to call it, oh, don't say this and don't tell me that what I'm saying is wrong and correct me so that the whole world will hear it. Because let me tell you people something, in the new Biafra we are building, there will be freedom of expression and free speech. Not free speech African style. Only when you say what the president or head of state wants to hear is free speech. Sometimes you say what they don't want to hear. But as long as if they ask you a question, you can back it up. That's all. Not to make frivolous and wild accusations, baseless and unfounded. This is Radio Biafra. A Nigerian pastor has been arrested for impregnating 20 women in his church. He claims God commanded him to have sex with them and their daughters.
Yes, it's God.
The reason why I'm bringing this news out is to tell our people how Usu began in Biafra land. And I'm very happy that having preached this very gospel before about Usu, that people in Nollywood actually acted a film about it. Exactly what we are saying here. Exactly about what we're saying here. That is what used to happen in those days. Now they're using the Bible to cover it, saying Holy Spirit told them. In those days they'll tell you more. Agla told them. One ROC told them. So all the children that will be born by the woman that the high priest is sleeping with will now be Usu, the children of the ROC or deity.
Exactly.
What is happening, in other words, the Usu caste system is simply fraud. You know, somebody, you go and you take a very pretty girl in the village, you say Obanja is holding her. At night, the chief priest will sneak in and get her pregnant. After 9 months, they will give her, hi, this spirit has done it. The deity has done something at night. Ignorance. Ignorance. Dear Lord, God have mercy. Ignorance. It's a very bad thing. And that's what we're here to kill. I know what I need to teach each other. I know for more job. The bad spirit of ignorance, we chase it away. This modern pastor is producing his own usu. Our people are really, really backwards, honestly speaking. And you want Chicago to bless you. You want God in heaven to bless you. Hypocrites. Even religious hypocrites. All of you are. You are calling somebody else usu. Who are you? Can you give life? All you did was to sleep with your wife, and that was all. And the child came. You don't know how the child came. You are not in a position to categorize human beings as those who are fit to belong and those who are not fit to belong. In Biafra land, anybody that calls anybody you see, you will go to jail. Everybody will be born equal before the laws of heaven and the laws of this very land. But you allow your children to marry white people, yes. But your child will not marry you. Do you know what? Do you know white people that the men are uncircumcised? So you allow your daughter to marry an uncircumcised man. Yet you won't allow her to marry a circumcised man in the next village. Because you think that village is Usu. Can't you see the brain of black people? By the time you investigate it, it doesn't make any sense anymore.
At all.
It doesn't make any sense anymore. For your information, circumcision of the foreskin is a covenant between us and Chukwabem in heaven. Abraham did the same thing. So did Jacob, so did Isaac. Now you're following, isn't it? This is Radio Biafra. The Yoruba man who was born a Muslim that saw that there is a niche market in Christendom, in Christianity. You can come in and create your own little shop and start making money. His name is T.B. Joshua. Some of you, I don't know, you know, it's a synagogue, they call it. He's a Muslim. He was a Muslim. For some of you who don't know, T.B. Joshua was a Muslim. Now, he saw on the TV how American televangelists are making money. You know, it was white people who started this money-making business. Exactly. You know, Oral Roberts, you know him, you know those people. You know, the one that was sleeping with prostitutes and they jailed him, his name is Ken Baker. Do you remember him? Another very powerful televangelist. There was another one as well, I've forgotten his name. There were three of them, very powerful people. They saw it, they knew that it's economy now, you know, Yoruba now with their fraudulent nature. These are all Muslims, all of them Muslims. Winners Chapel, the team, synagogue, all of them, all KICC. Former Muslims, all of them. They were born English. Some of them. Muslims can have it. But now they have a very big church in Owerri, where the attendance is nearly 5,000. So every blessed day they are taking with them nearly 2-3 million in collection.
Billion.
Leaving Biafra land. Every blessed week, 6 billion leave Biafra land. I said 6 billion, not 6 million. Leave Biafra land all the way to Yoruba land. We are really slaves, honestly. We are what I call the third tier slave. White man will take, Awasa will take, Yoruba will take, and then you are left with whatever is left, you just know it. He loses his suit to stop synagogue collapse probe. He's a man of truth and a man of the word. He's a man of God, as they say. Yet he wants to stop the probe into why he's doing.
Hold on there. See, we are left with Rocha Sokorocha. This man, we are asking for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are trying our best and supporting the lawyers. That's the only way you can. You know, so many people were telling us, what are you doing to bring in? Some of them will come and say, what are you doing here now to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out? You have no any other thing to do apart from supporting the leadership of the struggle. What are they doing? They are the ones that are paying the lawyer. They are the ones that are seeing the affairs, everyday affairs. That's all. You know, when somebody tell you, nah, let everybody now begin to, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must come out, and instead of you to do it, no, it doesn't work like that. You have to mind their own business. What is their business? Always make sure you uphold that his movement he left, that kept him there now breathing. Imagine if it's just only him and the family. All this court case, I join today, I join tomorrow. Don't you know it's money? So that we are doing what we're supposed to do. And the reason why I'm playing this for many of you that are watching, especially those, I've done it, brothers, I've done it. I've eliminated the, had it been I know the family, I eliminated them at the same time. I've eliminated the idiots. Now let's continue. So the reason why I'm in this direction is to tell you what is tying us down. Can you see what he preached now? It's about superstitiousness. And I want you to begin to come out of it. It can never help you. It creates enmity. Somebody will tell you, look at what somebody said. It becomes a problem. You will not verify. You jump into it. So, the situation we find ourselves now have taught us so many lessons, and we love it. If we know where it's need of favor, I know many of you will not like what I'm going to say. You know, that say sometimes they say, blessing in disguise. That woman, she brought an atmosphere that brought us out to know how we reason. You know, she brought something different that is not what we are doing, to test whether people will jump into it, and they jump into it, to begin to find credibility on top of it. That woman have done a lot of job. She may not know. She may think that she's trying to put this struggle down, but she never knew what she's doing. She tried to bring our strength, our mental resilience out to know who is who. And I have to thank her for that. Now, what is going on in Enugu is what I'm here for. And at the same time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case that have been acquitted and destroyed, if I will put it in that way. So the only way we'll keep it alive is by supporting the leadership, at the same time respecting the legal team that are working, so that they will not be biased. So this is the reason why we are here. Now, they are killing in Enugu. In that place now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have talked about this several times. I just want to tell a lot of you that are here of recent. If I begin to, I don't want to bring it. It's a shameful thing to us as a people. If I begin to bring you the announcement of those that paid and those that not pay, you will shed tears. When you see people now gathering, shouting, now, give action now, ESM should do something now. Look at it, they are already in Enugu. You will think that the people that are screaming, shouting like madmen, have something to offer. They will not go to the governors. They won't go to the political leaders that have been embezzling their money. That's what you call constituency allowance, that have to use to cater for the community they find themselves in, or rather their constituency. They won't go to the man office or the house, whether House of Assembly, whether House of Representative, to go and hold him. Oh God, please, they are killing us. No, they are not going there. They will come to you as an IPOB member. They will begin to ask you what you na DOS they do. I just want to tell many of you, don't bother yourself. What is in our head now is, you see those communities that have supported this struggle, supported ESN through their securities and others. On their intervention immediately. Unless you don't know what has happened. I posted it today. Because of today's broadcast, I posted it so that you will listen to it before today. And I'm going to repeat it again. What this man said. I use this thing as a poster I made. We have been crying for years. I hate blame game. I hate it. I tell you. And I hate lamentation. That's why sometimes you cannot see me come out in social media. They cry. Hey, look at no. I preach. Lamentation they make me here. You know they shame you. Lamentation. You know they shame you. You come here. Hey, we're not there now. Look at how they are killing our people. So we are going to be like this if we are not careful. That's why I brought this thing tonight. Now let me play that particular clip. I think I posted it here. I posted it here today or yesterday rather. Is it what I have here? I posted it today as an advert. Maybe the thing has disappeared, you know. Has the thing has disappeared? Really? Is it not here that I posted it? Wait, let me see if I can be able to find it. Okay, here is it. Look at it. Just listen to this.
If you wait it in front of them, they'll follow you. Anybody. You see that people are hungry with one banana in front of them, if you wave it in front of them, they'll follow you.
Exactly.
Anybody. If Satan comes tomorrow with banana, of course, they'll wait for Satan. They will do it. Ask yourself, an ordinary Malam Najinama, where did Malam get AK-47 assault rifle from? Did they buy it in an open market somewhere in Kanu? Did they import it from overseas? How did Malam get a gun? When you're talking to our people, they don't quite understand. And sometimes I wish that a village could be attacked and massacred this way. It has happened before in River State. It should happen in the heartland of Igbo land.
It has happened now. It has happened in Enugu. Many of you don't know what happened to that community. They chased ESN away now from there. Some of them went to house, pointing where ESN members are, where their household. Many of them they whiskey them away. They say they don't want this thing. They will turn to criminality in our land. Calamity. You know, you didn't hear me very well. Calamity is the language to wake a black man up. Calamity. If it's sometimes in the middle of calamity, they will not wake up. Sometimes they don't wake up. Even the calamity. Sometimes, had it been death, is 2 times. I will say allow them. But death is once. Some of them will perish there as they are going down. They will tell you, I know where I'm going to. I'm going to the right hand side of God. So I'm not bothered. You can only kill my flesh. You can't kill my spirit. They will kill them like fowls. It's a you don't know. Let me tell you the truth. So many of you in Western world, you are the one that is worried. But sometimes if you worried, I didn't tell you not to worry. You are the one that is so much worried about what is going on. Them they say there, many of them don't know. Some of them it doesn't concern them. You know, because you don't know the life you have embraced in Western world. You have a different lifestyle. You will not see it now until you will go back home and mingle with them. You begin to know that the way you listen is different. That's why I told many of you last time that environment you live have influence in your life. Some of them don't know. I remember when we were crying about it, they say it's propaganda. Mazi Nnamdi, which is colonization? What are you talking? This is propaganda. Leave us alone. We are good like this. Why are you bringing problem? This is just a fake news. He went to New Jersey or wherever to go and beg. Normally that thing he went there is supposed to be secret. But because of the nature of our people, you have to say it open. Do you know what it means? You get to the public domain, say you need guns and ammunition. Normally he don't supposed to. But because of the nature of our people, with it in secret, no way. They say you want to embezzle money. Now, that's why he's crying here. Say, I wish. Can't you see how the community were around? Everyone is running away. They are not even calling the governors. No, it doesn't matter. Governors, they are busy now. They are busy with the campaign. They are busy organizing their campaign now. Now, IPOB has been contributing. One day, if this lackadaisia attitude provoke me, I will play those clips. I have. Even some of us in Europe, very wicked souls. Some of them very wicked. If I begin to open this broadcast now, I don't want to play it. I don't want to demoralize some other people. It's not easy. Because if I play now, you hear number of people that contributed in Spain, or say number of people that contributed, they say in Norway, for example. You begin to ask yourself, really? So those that are now working will be included. Sometimes they will call a country, the whole country, what they contributed is 200 euro. I say the whole country. So when I see people coming now, look at how they are defrauding again. They don't want to, if they give them money, they will eat it. You will think that we are having billions. Sometimes a country, 200 euro. I don't blame them. Some of them are not working. I know. Some of them are not working. Those that are working refuse to come and join. Those that claim they are intelligent, they refuse to join. I'm a child going on about evangelism. Do you know what the meaning of evangelism? To evangelize to people to join. Forget about this noise you are hearing now. It is called noise. You hear noise, say, we are moving. It's on internet. If you're on ground, you testify. Everywhere the guy is water. Unless it's IPOB. Few IPOB at home will mobilize their men. and those who have Biafra at heart. I don't want to blame those at home. I can't blame many of you that are into this struggle before. So you don't need to show yourself now as an IPOB member at home because of security reasons. I understand you people. I'm talking about those in Western world. I have the brokers here. A country contributed 200 euro. Some of the countries that try, maybe say 10,000. I don't know when America is up to 20,000 euro. America. And that broadcast made me shed tears. This man off the broadcast, in the middle of the broadcast, and go. Because they are still blaming him. They are still trying him whether he's genuine. Or he has proved every doubt. The parents died. Still, some of them don't believe it. Some of them call me, say, Mazi Methuselah Ipob is like the parents didn't die. He just hide them. An IPOB member called me. And probably that the one now that judge this autopilot. The people that they don't have strength, don't have the mind to be in this trouble. Look at it here, he said it. He wished, and only it has happened. It has happened.
This way. It has happened before in River State. It should happen in the heartland of Ebola.
It has happened in Enugu.
So that some of you will wake up. And by that time, if you call me, I will not answer you. If they come in to attack us en masse first, the same way they start to bring, if they come again and people call me, I will tell you, please stay away. Even if you like, go and bring armor tanks, I will not come out. Because you don't do any, you don't preempt anything. You don't think ahead. You always wait for something to happen, then you react. I don't like that type of people. Don't like them. Everywhere there is death. I was suffering, killing every blessed day. And they will Islamize everybody. If you like it or not, or if you like it, believe, if you like it, don't. It will happen. And when it happens, I will tell you, why don't we all run away and stay abroad and have fun? And then, like the Jews did, after 2,000 years, you remember, oh my goodness, they used to say, I am from a place called Ibuso. I'm from a place called Osogo. Let me go back. By the time you get there, you see that it's now an Awasa village. And you start talking rubbish. Start getting the UN to vote for you to go back. It will be too late for you. Way too late for you.
Hold on there. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the mouthpiece of the African race, as far as this life is concerned. You know why? He's not more intelligent than others. I just want to be optimistic here. You know, I cannot tell you now he's the most intelligent. You know, I can't, because I've never measured it. Do you know the difference between him and others? You see, his intelligence, there are people that are more intelligent than him. But there's something he have exhibited that others don't want. Speaking up is very, very hard. It's not easy to speak up. Some of them in Nigeria now, some of them are not on that. They're not liking what is going on. Especially some people from our own territory, as a Biafran, that are into politics. Some of them are into force. Some of them into religious leaders. Some of them into traditional. They don't like what is going on. But the difference between them and this man is because this man speak up. That is why people cherished him more than any other person now in Biafra land. Whether if you like, you argue it. That is why I'm speaking, because of him. If not, what am I speaking for? Because I've seen that there's power in speaking. It doesn't. You may have a good idea. Some of you now, you have better ideas. You have so many things in your head. But when you try to put it in practice, you see that it's not easy. Have you ever tried it before? Something you are building up with your mind. Say, I will do it like this now. I will do it like this. You now begin to see that when you want to practicalize it, a man no be beans. But it's very easy. Sawaro ji agunevu now. On ukuli alo. Man okwe jele okwe halo. Umebu women okwe swetela unyinu. So this is the difference between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and every other person. Some of them are afraid. Some of them don't call Biafra in the open. They are afraid. He's the only man that begin to call, even if on interview, we are Biafrans, boldly. Some of them will say, those that are from Igbo speaking, we that are from Old Easterner, they don't pronounce Biafra. And because of that, I now develop interest to know what is this Biafra. And here we are. So the reason why we're in this mess is because of the way of our life. Now, as they are killing in Enugu, we have a set of people that their job is to claim responsibility. I just want to tell you that we are suffering from, we have a problem of multidimensional. There's some group of people, their job is to suck already people that are already down, to suck them dry by giving them false hope. These are the trend of Biafran agitators in the past. Go in the midnight, hang flag, come out in the daytime, tell people that Biafra is here, and then ask for money. This is the reason why people don't want to involve themselves in Biafran issue until IPO became. Some people will see where accident happen, or maybe criminals or kidnappers, rob maybe politicians also, or something like that. They will claim responsibility. If you want to see me writing, you go to Channel Television and Punch. That's why I'm active. If they post something, I get it first. So anytime I see something, I will begin to call them to come and claim responsibility. The infiltrators we have in this trouble is their job. Once anything happen, they will claim it. And once they claim it, if the military or the police don't know the source of the problem, but they have heard that some people have claimed it, they will come revenge. Even if as they are killing your own people, slaughter your own people, on internet, they are not on ground to know what is going on. What we'll be hearing is water. We give them water. Their house is on fire. They are setting their houses ablaze. People are being brought down. They are telling you, we do them water now. Water is the code. These are the reason why people don't want to join Biafra restoration in the past. Because of these kind of lies. We are matured. I know some of you that are still have a nursery school brain. Something like that moves you. It doesn't move us. We that are in IPOB. Because we know that it's not easy. I can't sit here and tell you that it's going to be easy at the grace. I can't sit down and tell you that Biafra is coming so they are they mad? People that are following me, are they not sensible? No. Can't they ask me, Oga, what are the modalities? What have you put in place? Who are with you that will look up and say, okay, these are the people? No. What is it? What is at stake? No. What are you? What do you have? To show us that yes. Hi, white people, may God bless you. White people. Hi, may God bless you. You see what happened today? This guy that is playing for Switzerland. You know him now? The guy that scored goal against Cameroon. Mbolo. You see what they did to his house in Cameroon? This is to show you the brain of Africans. Especially black Africans. Mbolo scored goal. He nationalized in Switzerland. But he was born in Cameroon. But because of the country is nothing to write home about. African countries is not something you're proud of. Everybody want to migrate outside. Not only migrating, to become a citizen. I went through the process, man. To become a citizen, you become happy about it. Why? Because their system is working. That's all. The difference between them and you is because their system is working. So you are part of a system that is working, and you want to become part of them. He nationalized as a Swiss, and he went to the tournament and scored goal. I love the guy. He showed a remorse. When he scored that goal, he paused. He didn't jubilate. Upon that, they went to his house and began to stone it, begin to destroy it. They are calling him Judas. You see, have you seen that he's connected to Bible? Judas. In other words, a betrayer. Because he scored a goal. That is the brain of Africa. That is the brain of autopilot he do infiltrators. They don't have evidence, just like that. So this is the reason why when I speak, I go through that direction. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been the mouthpiece of this whole down citizens. There's a continent or country rather it will be. They won't allow this man to suffer. Not only his group. Some of them may not. You don't need to join IPOB before you do the necessity. You don't need to. You can be contributing outside IPOB. Not everybody is expected to be IPOB member. I understand that. Some of you are supposed to be even working in Nigerian embassy and also getting information and working with IPOB. It happens. That's why I told many of you, don't behave like autopilot you do infiltrator. You see somebody coming out from Nigerian embassy, oh, saboteur, look at this saboteur. What are you doing here? So you are working with these people. Chai. We are very, very far. And this is where the problem lies. And the people that are destroying it are partly the religious leaders. Now, listen to the solution of a religious leader on how to be going to solve this killing going on in Biafra land. As me and you is crying, asking which way. At least we are speaking up. Some of the people at home, celebrities, they don't speak. They are into, some of them are on Facebook, they are doing prank. They are doing cucumber prank. They will carry cucumber, put in their trousers, and go in front of a girl and begin to ask useless questions. And people will be laughing. People will be giving them share like. Some of them will do prank that you can, on an ordinary day, if you do it here, you will go to jail. You prank an old woman. You fall. Maybe you just fall on the ground. You carry something like gun, shoot somebody that you want the woman to start running. What of at the process of running, she will fall, and then that will be the end. They don't care, brother. Something is wrong with us. I said it before. Anybody that created us, shame on you. And I have to challenge all of you. If you like, you call me. We don't have one God. There are so many gods that create people. That is why people are behaving like purely animals. So now let me play this to you. Let me play you the solution of the pastor. Let me play the solution of the pastor. How is it going to cure? How they are going to solve this insecurity in our land? This is their mindset. This is their mindset. Watch. Somebody sent it to me. Say the man say we should share it. If not, we are the one contributing the killing in our land. Can you see the mentality of our people? So you need to share it. If not, you are the one contributing. Let me see whether it's coming out clearly.
I may not disclose my location for security reasons.
Okay,
but
somebody that calls himself a man of God, he want to deliver a message. He said, I don't want to disclose my location for security reason. A man of God. Really? So we that are here, we are not afraid of death or what? We that are here, showing our face, speaking to our people to wake up. He said he's a man of God. He don't want to disclose his location because of security reasons. A pastor. Listen to him on how we are going to solve this problem in our land.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are hearing me from. My name is Prince, Apostle Prince, Voice of Fire.
Voice of Fire.
I may not disclose my location for security reasons.
For security reasons.
But I'm a prophet of God.
Prophet of God.
Hear me this and hear me clear. Most time my God had broken because of the generation we are into. People who have prophet but don't know the value of the prophets. Many years ago were able to disclose what is to come to 2019 to 2023 by the mercy of God. Yet people wouldn't listen. People wouldn't listen. Last month 7th, I had a revelation about what is about to happen. Mostly in Cross River State, Ebonyi State, Akwa Ibom State, Enugu State, Abia, and Anambra. These eastern states should be very careful and fasten their seatbelts. There will be massacred killing along Enugu Expressway to Anambra and Ebonyi State.
Okay.
And Abakaliki.
Okay.
The Fulani herdsmen have released their agenda.
Okay.
They have been deployed in many of our forests. Those that go to farm in Cross River State, in Ikom, Ugoja, Boki, Obobra, Ogeb, Yako, Ekwara, Obudu, and the rest of it.
Okay.
You should be very conscious and careful.
Careful.
There will be massive life lost in Cross River State. I saw this revelation 4 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
Revelation.
I told my church members about it. I went for a program somewhere in Cross River State. I disclosed it to them, but yet people wouldn't listen. The Fulanis have surrounded the cities of Cross River State. They will execute all their agendas. There's going to be very massive killings. One of the forests in Boki, in Mbube, and Cross River State has been used as one of their camp. They will kill your sons and your daughters before Xmas, January, February, and March. This is the agenda to reduce the publicity, the populations of the people who are going to cast votes. Some drivers will lose their passengers. Some drivers will lose their cars. Those that are traveling from Ogoja to Ikomto.
I want you to pay attention to the solution to these things he's saying. I don't want to doubt him. He said he saw revelations. But I want you to listen to the solution to this problem now he's mentioning. That's where our problem lies.
Ogoja to Abakaliki should be very more conscious and careful.
Conscious, okay.
And those who will travel from Ikom to Calabar should be more conscious and careful. Those who will travel from Ikom to
just be careful.
Should also apply consciousness. And those who are traveling from Ikom to Cameroon should be very more careful. Cross River is only a state that have one way in, one way out. They have drawn this diagram and they have set their plan on the photographics of Cross River. They will exhibit the agenda and it will be bloody. Okay. Share this video and this message to as many as you can.
Share.
Let it reach your friends. Let it reach your relative. A word is enough for the wise.
Okay, sir.
Many will lose their life as they will be coming home for Xmas. Many will not reach their locations. I'm not a prophet of doom, but I'm telling you what God showed me. I got heartbroken even after saying this. People wouldn't listen.
Good.
I got a message from one of my daughters yesterday how they have already started along Odukbani Calabar Ikom Express route, where they kidnapped some persons, where they killed some persons. Imo State should fasten their seatbelt because the enemies are yet about to strike. Many young persons who lost their life before Xmas. I see blood raining on the air like rain.
Okay.
Children will cry for their father, for them being fatherlessness.
Okay.
And women will suddenly become widows.
Okay.
Mothers will suddenly become childless.
It's
about to come. It has just begun.
What is the solution?
Share this video to as many as you can. If you are coming for Xmas to your place and you're from Lagos, do it now. Do not travel around 20th.
The solution.
1st and 2nd of January. It's going to be very more bloody.
Don't travel
than never before. Do your travel from now, and even if you can, if possible, that if you can, if there is money, I would suggest you to pick a flight. But if there is none, do your journey as earlier as possible if you must travel. These people have released their gadgets.
This is the solution. Either you travel by air or you travel as early as possible. The solution, all this noise now he's making. This is the solution. More is coming.
In order to execute their wicked plans, so many churches will go down. We have to pray. Share this message to as many as you can. Share to your friends who are in Lagos, who are in Abuja, who are in Port Harcourt, who are in Aba, those in Cross River State, and many parts of this country.
To do what now?
And many across the globe. And the Lord will bless you as you are doing this to save life. My name is Voice of Fire. Send this, and I pray that the church should be waken up. This is not time to look for the biggest church to pastor. This is not time to collect biggest tithe, fat offering, and the rest. And this is time that the church should rise and wake up and pray for the safeties of their subjects.
This is a time for the churches to rise up and pray for the safety of their people. Do you hear the solution? When I say we should not talk about religion, I think I'm looking for you. Say you run away from me. Some women have run away now. No, immediately. All this, I don't supposed to allow him to waste my time. Maybe he will come across this video. He say, wow. So this message, this is how this guy use it. The man is an idiot, a bumbling moron. All this noise, all these revelations that IPOB have seen many years ago, shouting. It is last 3 weeks he saw his own. The solution is not even, let us arm ourselves, let us arm our youth to defend us. Because he himself said they have already surrounded us. Pray. we should stand up and pray. Those of you that want to travel by air to avoid them, not to confront them. Some of you will want to travel by land, travel as early to go home. Do you see where we are having problem? We don't have problem with you as a person. When they take this in on our head, if they fight, if they carry fight, your head can't come out. Nobody will stop me from doing this. Nobody. I'm not the bagger. I have convinced myself. I have think front and back. Sometimes I begin to think against my own thinking. Don't you know that you have two modus of reasoning in you? Double. Anytime you say this one say do, this one say don't do. They're always against each other, fighting. It is what helps you, galvanize you to make a better decision. Sometimes I think against one. I say, Methuselah, but it's true, religious is not the problem. The problem is ignorance. And I ask myself, what is ignorance? Ignorance is not bad, brother. You know, it's in English language. Amari. If you don't know something, is it a bad thing for you? You can't be there now and know Oscar. It is your ignorance of what is going on here. It's not bad for you to be ignorant. It's stupidity. They will tell you and you refuse to listen. They will tell you and you refuse to grab it. They will preach to you, refuse to embrace it. So I have thought about it. It's okay, Methuselah, why not leave this religion? If you leave this in now, when Biafra comes, you see that because there's no job. So people are running to so many churches to pray so that they will have job. So if Biafra comes now, there will be job. People will not go to church. I said, but with this mindset now, how are we going to get Biafra first before people will start coming out from the church? Because you can't put the cart before the horse. Yes, we want to get Biafra, and we need for us to think in one direction to help us achieve this thing we are looking for. Then we have people that have this religious mindset who can wake up and begin to accuse their fellow comrade. You sell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You sell the struggle. You collected the money from Obiano. Soludo have paid you. Then how will you work with those that are fighting to restore Biafra? Is it possible? You know, sometimes you have to think, just listen. But sometimes I come out here and laugh. You may think that I'm laughing. That is funny. I want to try to cover up the anger that can arise as a result of our stupidity. That's why you see me, I laugh over issues. Because you may think that I'm not serious about it. I want to hold myself about the stupidity we are witnessing. Just like somebody wake up now and tell you, you are riding jeep. You are believing in mansion. Chike Doziama and Chena Samon, they are driving jeep at home. But they say they don't know Chena Samon, they have never seen him before. Everybody is looking for how to know him. They say, now, how can you give us somebody that doesn't have face? But how do you know that he's driving jeep in Nigeria? Somebody that is not visible, but is driving jeep. Hi. No, the journey is far. The journey is far, brother. The journey is far. Yeah, it's to pray, brother. It's to pray. It's to pray. It's hard. It's hard. Now let's go to this body is not only us. I make it here. We try our best. We must try our best. I repeat, we must. Have you ever written an exam before and you didn't succeed in the exam, but you know in your own self that you've given your best? You prepare, you didn't sleep. Every night you are reading. Because maybe you have the exam and say in the next 2 days. You start now, no rest. You are cooking, you carry a book on the hand, reading. You are doing, even you can't sleep. At the end of this, your journey, you still fail. I know it pains. But there's a limit you say, but I have given my best now. I tried my best. Don't worry, next time. It will give you a strong heart to endure it. Than when something that you're supposed to prepare to know, you didn't prepare. You see it, so how I wish I would have passed it. You have a regret all the rest of your life. This one you're giving your best. Sometimes you'll be happy. Yes, I have tried. And it will now let you know that the essence of your trying is not enough. You need to go extra mile. That's why I define failure as a success postponed. Failure is not bad in life. Failure is a lesson to tell you to prepare better. Just like we have been telling you to sit at home, sit at home, sit at home, sit at home. Everybody sit at home, now sit at home. But it's not working. You sit at home, they will give full result to another people. It's not working. So let us not, this time around now, we still have people that are shouting, sit at home, sit at home, sit at home. We have no problem about that. We can, me, myself, and my entire household, they are not voting. But we are going to learn a lesson from this coming election. It's a smart species that will understand what is going on. But I have to admit, we are in a very tight position in this situation now. A very tight corner. That if you are careless, your people will lay the blame on you. I'm telling you the truth. Instead of your people to wake up to realize, okay, so this in IPOBs are saying that it's true. It's true that they don't regard us. It's true that they don't value us in this place. And I have been fighting them. I have been cursing them. When I hear them shouting, why are you going to vote? You are not going to get anything. They are going to rob you. I have been fighting them. Okay, now I have gotten the reason. You have gained one soul. But when you keep on coming out, fighting, only them every time. When they failed, they want to know where the failure comes from. You can't kill them. You can't. Forget about who we are doing grand, come out to die. You can't kill all of them. They are your people, whether you like it or not. You have to be wary of the mentality we have. It's a sad to know that we are thinking in this way. We have to admit it. We are morons, yes. But we are trying to come out of it. Those of us that are waking up, not everybody will wake up at the same day. Many of you that join this struggle, not at the same time. Sometimes we are doubting until you are convinced. So when you hear, you didn't hear the US coming out every time in the broadcast. There's no election now. Come out now, you die. Come out now. But you are not going to do anything. Brother, you are not going to do anything. I tell you, I swear with my life, you can't do nothing. Highest, they will carry external missionaries from Britain, from America, from the zoo, mount it in every Biafra land. You won't do anything. Nami Toka. Rather, you put the life of your people in danger. When you are going in a fight, your people are not with you, you are bound to fail. That is the reason why this struggle is hard. I understand Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tactics. He tried to take the blame. He tried to take the insult, everything on his head. He can't come out and begin to attack our people who didn't support him. I tell you, he can't, because he knows that not everybody will wake up at the same day. After all, some of the elders now that are secretly supporting him, they were once against him. So many of you that are in this struggle, we are once against him. But something woke you up. Freedom fighting is not a do or die affair. It must come. What matters is, are you consistent? Are you resilient? The reason why we are still in this stage is because our forefathers who fought the Biafran war left it. We just started from the beginning. Had it been they continue educating us, we would have gone far. So many of them keep mute. Many of you can swear with your life until you come out of Europe. Your father has never called you one day, sit you down, say, now, let me tell you how Biafran war happened, or genocide rather. They can't. Some of them that know will call you and tell you that Ojuku caused war and ran away to Ivory Coast. Just like we have autopilot to do Infiltration now. They'll be telling their own side of story. Say, those that are supposed to give us Biafra, they sold our struggle. They will tell you, you carry it generation to generation. So that's why we have media. The journey is long, brother. You think I will come here and begin to do like autopilot to do Infiltration? Tell you that Biafra is coming in the next 100 days. In other words, I'm calling you fool. The journey is far. Very, very far. But we must continue. Are we going to relent? The answer is no. We must continue teaching our younger generation. I'm not fighting it to be in Biafra. If it comes in my own time, no problem. It's a long-term project for me. I will continue fighting until any day they say Biafra come. Glory be to Chukwuka Guardian. But I don't have, say, it's coming in 100 days. If we have any musicians, use these 100 days to sing music. Well, you don't need to, because the videos are everywhere. Do you know the problem we have? You will bring this video say in the next 3 months now, after 100 days have expired, we are still in Nigeria. You bring this same video to show the morons. They will tell you, Oga, leave him now, leave him now. Now he tried his best. We must let us put it another year. This is a problem we have, that the journey is very tough. It's not that maybe when he didn't come, they will say, Oga, but you tell us 100 days now, he didn't come. Well, why? Can you explain? They won't. They will be the one defending. Oga, leave him like that now. He tried his best. Nobody now make him no come. They will not blame you. In fact, the latest news we have now is that the only way to bring Mazi Methuselah Ipob out, do you know the latest way for the infiltrator to bring Mazi Methuselah Ipob out? You know the only way? By age of 4 private parts. You never hear them? They say, if age of 4 don't bring Mazi Methuselah Ipob out, we show you private part in the public media. It's not funny, Methuselah. It's not funny. I said I'm not coming here to laugh today, but it's not funny. It is no more civil disobedient, brother. Anyway, some people are watching you. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. I'm sorry for this. I know some of you will say, this guy, why are you joking with this? I'm sorry for this, but just that we have moron in our midst. Let me play it. They say if your father didn't bring Mazi Methuselah Ipob out, they will bring out his private private person Methuselah when I'm on now. Brother, before you join this struggle, you must be a madman. When we are doing friendship, call her now. I will call her, she intensify. You see all these things you call nakedness. It is for religious people. When we are doing friendship, it's a private story, but I have to say it. In the metro, metro station, metro. I'm not normal. In the metro station, brother, we are not married. I have other girlfriends. Nah, batting. They date others now. So she found out that I'm dating other girls. She hooked me for train station. Say, why are you doing this? I said, leave me alone. They leave me. They leave me because I'm not the type that beat women. It was not my type. He heard me. You know what I did? We're in public. I removed my clothes, removed my boxers, then tried to naked her own. She ran away. So they are threatening people with private parts. If not because of some respected people that are watching, I wouldn't mind come out here and begin to be naked and do my program. I don't send. Brother, if you want to know what this is, go to mortuary. You don't go to mortuary? Go to FMC now. All these things you are used to make noise. You see how the thing just lie low like this. They look you, they look at. When I was at home, I do go. I made it up. Maybe this is what's hardened my mind. I think maybe I have a friend that works in mortuary. Sometimes I give him money to allow me. I will go inside to see. When we go to mortuary, especially the one in Nigeria, they don't keep it normal. It's everywhere, scattered. You look like this. When you come out, you calm down. You'll be loyal. Sometimes I go there. When I come out, I begin to see people shouting, buy a pure water here, buy a banana here. Some people are shouting, Anambra, Imo, where they go. Aye. Child. All this hustle. One day you will find yourself there. I tell you. Now let me play you the threatening of Ejiofor. They see if Ejiofor didn't bring Mazi Methuselah Ipob out, then no more civil disobedience. Close that to my brothers. I will play it. This one say no voice. Mona, is it to confirm this one? I say no. Sometimes I don't like to lie. I naked myself. Now you run away. Let me bring it. Let me bring a. Hello? I was telling them that day I removed my clothes in the Uber. You remember? That time I removed my. Can say every day this is not come again. Thank you. I'm not normal. Okay. Now listen. Brother, listen the threatening. Listen to the threatening. Let me on it. They say I should not. We are focusing. Brother, I'm focusing. I'm focusing. Thank you.
Somebody said
okay. Jaya.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, look at the Ejiofor. That's the now. This is the best way. That's the strategy to bring Mazi Methuselah Ipob out and stop Biafra.
Okay. Ejiofor. Who want to make your everybody?
Where want?
Resign. Good about getting lady. You can't let it go. Because the people that bomb me stretch mark everywhere. You can't let it go because now this gel will take another guy. You cannot see it. However, Biafra put your naked legs. I got blue go.
It's okay.
Mother, why I'm allowing this kind of monkey? Imana, it's no more than big because that in hand is gone. You don't know more than the serious.
That's serious.
You make a picture. Okay, so you marry a guy's zombie. Look at that, I'm not in the car. Jimmy, there would try not in the car. Before a mom got done about a million of
How can I strategy? Has to matter why they talk like this. How can I go from ESN, from M branch, from water, from alliance with Biafra National Guard to Biafra National League to Oduduwa. I want you to learn something from this. What are you going to learn? What are you going to learn now? I want to open your brain now. Now, you will listen now. You will listen. I want you to listen. Do you remember the time Mazi Methuselah Ipob pictures were circulated social media? Photoshop say he was sleeping with a woman and they caught Mazi Methuselah Ipob in a hotel room with women. Do you hear the news? You saw the pictures circulated everywhere. You didn't see it? Do you know how we destroyed it? We started showing our own women on the bed. No, that one's a different. No, it's not that one. There are so many. No, that one's different. The one that we started showing women, our own wife, on the bed, is the one they bring something that Mazi Methuselah Ipob and the wife did. They recorded. Then DSS got the handy and made it open just to destroy our mind. What we Biafrans did, we started snapping pictures in bed with our women. That one is different. So had it been we started behaving abnormal, by now Biafran would have been destroyed. I mean, IPOB struggle. So the people that made those propaganda to tarnish the image of our leader, these are the people we have now. They are called IDU, autopilot IDU infiltrator. Blackmail them to stop you from doing what you are doing. They can't get me. If not because of respect I have for many of you, I will remove my clothes now. I swear with my life. This life for me means nothing. If you are not a religious person, you understand what it means nothing. I don't have integrity. Sometimes, very soon, you may be seeing me wearing big earring. I know many of you will say, okay, you are not responsible. Please, do we have anywhere written in law say those wearing earring are not responsible? It is coming from religious mindset. Why are you wearing earring? It's meant for women. Brother, who says so? No, who says so? Who said that the earring is for women alone? Even in the olden days, if you want us to go back, in the olden days, have you seen Joseph wearing trousers? What did they wear? Is it not gown? No. All this film they used to act to many of you, Jesus Christ, to all these people that believe in all these concocted stories. The attires they wear, is it not gown? Why are you not wearing gown? Why are you wearing trousers? Have you seen Jesus on jean before? So many of you that are believing in this white man they call Jesus. Have you seen Jesus Christ on jean trousers? The answer is no. So this, I want you to learn how to be yourself. Live your lifestyle. Don't try to imitate others. Create your own world and live on it. provided you are not offending others. Sometimes they will tell me, Metu, now you have been speaking, now this earring you wear, it make you look irresponsible. Really? Like that? Don't worry, the one I'm going to wear are those ones that are so second. You have to be mad for you to understand what we are into. I swear with whatever I believe in. If not because of the respect I have to so many of you that are here. Or on Facebook, not to block me. Remove all these things now. You go here now, brokers. I don't send. It don't mean anything. This is life, normal. It's normal. So that's why I don't want many of you to be taking all this threatening. I will remove your nakedness now. I will show you if I show it now. If you show it, what will happen? Nothing. So this is why you see people doing what they're doing today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu passed through this stage. Ejiofor is passing now. The same people now, they are now inside us. I told many of you last time. I tried to explain, but you don't understand me. They are now inside. They found out that they are outside, and the outside is not making a wave. Our brother Elochukwu, I posted his article today. In fact, I have to read it. A very concise article. When I see somebody wrote something good, I love it. And I want to read it. I wasn't prepared to read it, but sometimes, let me read an article our brother wrote today, and I think I shared it in my platform. Let me read it. Our brother Elochukwu, I think, yes, this is your write-up. Now, he says, the government believed they will defeat IPOB after the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They have already infiltrated IPOB. I love that acceptance. Yes, I agree with you. They infiltrated. No doubt about that. They have already infiltrated IPOB a year ago. And within that year, those infiltrators have absorbed themselves into IPOB. In the USA, some PDP supporters have become IPOB members, and some have risen to become a voice. They were mostly women. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in one of his broadcasts, said that women are important in the struggle. He said that once our women rise, Biafra will come. He said it. This statement was well received by the government, and they pushed forward. They pushed forward these women that will later go by the name Omada. I tell you. They started donating to IPOB, and will later claim to be in charge of ESN. Maybe if you go in the group now, whether it's 150 audio 150,000 euro. In the USA, some PDP supporters. Okay, now I passed it. After the beating of Ekweremadu by Igbo youth in Germany, it became paramount that a former PDP IRAT who ate yam with Ekweremadu in Germany should be recruited to find affinity with IPOB. They tried. We have to give them credit. They tried. After the Supreme Court affirmed the election of Muhammadu Buhari in the late 2019, thereby crashing their hope for Atiku presidency, he declared for Biafra. He called it rewriting the mistakes of yesteryears. He started with broadcast, and for sure he was doing well. I agree with you, brother. This brother, I wouldn't want us to have a problem with you. I hear that you are meddling into religion. Please, I wouldn't want you to go that, because you are doing a good job. This is a very wonderful piece. I agree with you. I love somebody that admits even when your enemy outmatch you. You said, yes, in this direction, yes, you are doing well. I agree with him. He said, he called it rewriting the mistakes of yesteryears. He started with broadcast. For sure, he was doing well. Yes, I agree with you. But that's what double agents do. They will work hard to make you think they are with you. With it, your trust is secured. Hi, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, God, listen to them. Yes, exactly. They will then unleash their evil on you with some gullible members supporting their atrocities. Gullible, yes, gullible. I agree with you, gullible. Not smart people. Smart people already know that these are very easy to decode, brother. But the government did not only recruit people to infiltrate IPOB, they also work with social media giants to work against IPOB on Facebook. you can't find the Radio Biafra page again. Even when you search for it, you can't see it. But the infiltrators and many board of trustees they created to attack IPOB will be there, attacking every post or video posted on those platforms. I have to give you credit. Let me read further. Now, remember that the goal was to destroy IPOB leadership and scatter IPOB. And when that is achieved, Mazi Methuselah Kanu, who is in DSS dungeon, will be equal to nothing. He can be killed. He can then be killed as they did to Ken Saro-Wiwa, and nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. I agree with you. Have you seen anyone that started supporting IPOB only for him to start giving orders? I've never seen. Fighting to take over IPOB and claiming to be the smoke person of IPOB. Only an infiltrator powered by politicians can do that. His fellow recruit will always accuse IPOB media warrior of being jealous of him. Methuselah Ipob, manager my job now. How will I be jealous of people that I don't know? This one I'm talking to you now, they are not paying me, it's free service. So what is jealous about it? This is the problem we have, but we are going to conquer it. That we are jealous. I love this piece. Normally, I wasn't prepared to read this. They have already created a fake image of the chief infiltrator as a rich man. Hi! According to Wikipedia, they said he is worth millions of dollars. I know the sister, so I know the lady, the girl said I should keep it secret for her. I have spoken with the sister. Nothing. When you go to Wikipedia, they say he worth $1.5 million. Hi! Nigeria, but we are very smarter than you. And IPOB media, okay, where I am, I think I need to concentrate. But sometimes, a truth will touch you. They said he worth millions of dollars. No known business or company, but the gullible people will believe he's worth millions of dollars. Exactly. If somebody tell you this person worth millions of dollars, you're going to check the source. Just like if you talk about Dangote, you see oil and gas, how he's stealing oil and gas now from Nigeria. If you talk about Bigate, them, you know how they are doing with their internet networking and others. If you talk about Amazon, you see the business is very clear now for you to see. I mean, I'm talking Jeff Bezos. This one, if you go to his millions source, you will see unknown. This guy is very, very smart. He's very smart. Hello, Chukwa, brother, please. You have to return back. They said he is worth millions of dollars. No known business or company, but gullible people believe he is worth millions of dollars. He had to broadcast wearing good clothes with artifacts in a cozy room that portrays richness. As he broadcasts, the board of trustees will be distributing and commenting. Social media companies were paid hugely for this. With this, they fool a lot of people. Right? Our brother is smart. You see him? He's in Nigeria. He's in Biafra land. Let me not say Nigeria, at least. That's why I told many of you, don't belittle anybody. He's not, I think he's still at home, but look at what is coming out from his brain. It was a massive calculated attack against IPOB. What of the blackmail? They used Nigerian conventional media to move against IPOB. They were reporting every crime committed in Southeast as committed by IPOB. This same Nigerian conventional media will present the infiltrator as the new leader of Ipob. Hi! Anaconda attack, I'm not gonna lie you. Anaconda attack as a new leader of Ipob and report his threat as coming from IPOB. But you won't in any way see them calling him out. Yes, Nigerian government, yes, even in their televisions, they don't. IPOB media warriors were at the receiving end. Many have been fooled to work against IPOB, so they came with insult and threat against the people trying to save the struggle and protect Mazi Methuselah Ipob. I saw hell. Lot of people came with insult. Many trusted friends won't even see my post anymore. But the government, BOT and human agent will always see them and will come to bash me. They are doing it to me. I'm a witness. They are doing it to me. I tell you, if I tell you what I'm facing, the Chuko government that saved me is that I'm not a blogger. If I'm doing this thing to make money, brother, I'm lost. I'm telling you, I'm lost. So that's why I don't allow anything to carry you away. A lot of people came with insult. Many trusted friends will see it coming. IPOB has never seen it this heavy. I respect you for this. I agree. This is the worst. I agree with you. I've never seen it heavy. But we thank God that IPOB overcame her enemy. Exactly. I think the head of DOS and his members fought a good fight. They faced the greatest war and came out of triumph. Otito DJ's brother. Man, Ago Chalam. This is what we witness. This is what we witness. But Mazi Methuselah prepared us for this. He prepared us for this. But that time I never knew. This is the reason why he's screaming. I never knew. He'll be talking about mental resilience, talking about this. I never know what he meant. I was thinking it's just normal talking. He said they will come. Many of you will fall. I say normal broadcast. So the doors are wise. We are aware, brothers. We are aware. I have to open my line. I know I have a lot to say, but sometimes, like I said, I can't be doing this in every time and on time and expecting only me to be speaking. But there's a very, very important will I call it important broadcast, an advice is not coming from me. An advice I want many of you to pay attention before I open my line. Where is that advice? I want to play this advice to some of you. I think I have it here. Let me see if I can be able to bring it here. Okay. Let me go to this, our sister. I saw it on our sister page. We have an advice, and I want many of you to follow this advice very, very well. It's very important. Okay, this is advice. Please don't be offended. I know sometimes normally I'm not supposed to do this, but I have just an advice. I'm not going to talk anything against it.
Must not disappoint him. And then also Barrister Ejiofor. So long as he remains the lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi, we are going to fight anybody that fight him. Yes. So long as he remains the legal counsel of Mazi Nnamdi, anywhere you see anybody fight him, fight the person back. Anywhere you see anybody slander Barrister Ejiofor, defend Barrister Ejiofor with everything in you. So long as he remains the lead or the counsel to Mazi Nnamdi, that is the position. We are not going to disappoint Mazi Nnamdi. At the same time, we remain resolute and focused on Biafra.
Hold on there. So, I think to repeat it, for those that didn't hear it, this advice Omaka
must not disappoint you.
This is what we are doing now.
And then also, Barrister Ejiofor. So long as he remains the lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi, we are going to fight anybody that fight him. Yes. So long as he remains the legal counsel of Mazi Nnamdi, anywhere you see anybody fight him, fight the person back. Anywhere you see anybody slander Barrister Ejiofor, defend Barrister Ejiofor with everything in you. So long as he remains the lead or the counsel to Mazi Nnamdi, that is the position. We are not going to disappoint Mazi Nnamdi.
It's okay. Yes, our brothers. I know you've never, but I just want to make a comment about let them anybody, our brother Ilochuku. We are not having problem. After all, so many of you don't know the bullet I've taken on behalf of that guy. It's not everything will come out here to begin to speak. We have people that also try for us. So we don't want us to be meddling into those that are broadcasting in Radio Biafra. Brothers and brothers always have misunderstanding. It's normal. Don't see yourself that you are arguing with your own brother and you begin to take it as a grudges. You're on your own. Me and you can fall out. We debate on it. We move on. Provided it's not a blind accusation on you. So before I speak, I'm not speaking just because somebody tell me. I know and I've sensed it, and I want us to retrace our step back. Anything that you don't understand based on religion, my lines are open. Maybe you may come in the broadcast we are going to have. They are going to be the biggest one of it all, because I've never invited so many people to come to my platform before, as many of you know. We are just going to, to ask ourselves, what do we understand by the concept of God and His functionality? In other words, how does He function? So, those of you that think that the burden IPOB is bearing today is only of us, no, it's going to affect everybody. I have something here for those that are doing election. Some of us that are into election, I have a lot. Tinubu have been given chieftaincy title. Tomorrow, no, I'm going to blame IPOB or blame DOS. Tinubu is now a chief. Do you see the reason why sometimes I wear this thing? This is nonsense. Look at it here now. These are nonsense. These are nothing. These are fashion. So don't see me wear this and say I'm a tattoo man. No, it's fashion. So that is why we are going to, drop it. Now I think I'm going to allow this thing to roll. Before I come back, I'll open my line for people to call in. Let me see if I have it here. Let me see if I have it here. Then I open my line. Where's that? Yeah. So Neil, okay, Pastor, can go on. I have to ship this in front. Methuselah. Let me allow this thing to roll while I come back. Yeah, hello.
I don't mind the words about you see. When I call this Yoruba man a criminal, as most other Yoruba people are, I say so with facts, evidence, and verifiable facts.
Shall I do that? Is here? Yeah. Okay. IPOBs. Wait. Let me. Hello. You guys here? Ich hoffe, hier passt die, oder? Ja, natürlich.
Weil ich live aufgenommen.
Nein, passt. Ich decke dich. Kein Problem.
Ich lasse dir.
Ja, passt, kein Problem. I think let me allow this thing to go.
Ich will nicht mehr in diesem Land leben, das war's für mich. Das Leben ist so kurz, dann soll ich ein halbes Jahr lang in der Kälte leben, mein Arsch frieren.
Es ist ganz raus, Mama.
Das Kind ist in diesem Land, deine Kinder sind 6 Monate lang krank. Ja?
This man, Tinubu, was the former Lagos State governor, is a Yoruba man, a Muslim. This man has 15 bank accounts scattered all over the world. This man called Tinubu is an arch-looter of treasury. This man, if you are approaching Lekki from Lagos itself, once you clear, I think it's either you're coming from Third Mainland Bridge or whatever it's called. There's a very beautiful hotel before the toll gate. On the left-hand side, if you're going into Lekki, he owns it. This man owns First World Airline. He owns a TV station. And he's just a politician. He came out richer than Lagos State, being a typical mammal for an animal from the zoo. He will steal. He will steal and he will steal and he will keep stealing. But because an average Nigerian is daft and foolish and hopeless, being a black person from Africa, or being black people from Africa, you know the way we are slightly daft now and then. This idiot is able to bamboozle everybody. And he's also the publisher of the nation. That is what they do. When after stealing all this money, they go and establish a media house as well. So they with it, hi, oh, black people, black in this regime. Oh, may God have mercy upon you. No wonder you people are black to start with. This man is now trying to lecture us that deprivation, hunger will soon cause violent revolution in the zoo. they call him the national leader because you have to still to be a leader in the zoo, including Buhari. No certificate, general, you see, only in the zoo. The national leader of APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this man with 15 bank accounts, a convicted drug dealer in America, convicted drug baron in America. Tinubu is a leader in Nigeria.
Yeah.
A national leader, Asiwaju. And people tell me, I don't know why, as I said before, the luck that Africans have is I don't have access to nuclear weapons. If I have access to intercontinental ballistic missiles of the USA or Russia, God in heaven knows, I will take it to Africa, I will break and I will be rid of it.
Even me.
The level of stupidity of black people in Africa is astonishing. Why should such a person be alive? I can't understand it. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu, why?
Even only she don't know that but that time he was crying. He never knew that people are projecting him to become a president of Nigeria. Is another evidence to show you that we are backwards. This man now wants to become a president of Nigeria. Not that he's fit. We say, okay, he's a young man. Not that he's intelligent. We say, okay, look at where he studies, a professor in maybe say Aberdeen University, or maybe say one of the, universities in Western world, a drug baron. And also in America. Some people that call themselves professor are projecting him, telling us that he is the best person to bring a policy that will better my life. But you are a professor. But this man now you are supporting is a criminal, a drug baron, who never is not academician. You now as a professor, you are now telling me that I should vote for this man, that he will better my life. This man has become a very strong and decision-making bodies, among the decision-making bodies in APC. So this his brain now, he didn't put it there to make Nigeria better. This is idea. So as he was saying that things are going wrong, as a concerned member of APC, that his idea. He didn't give it to Buhari to make us better, or maybe he wants us to die, or before he can, make things work. He must be sitting in power. Do you see the problem we have? Mazi Nnamdi will not even know that I have given him chieftaincy title. Look, we are here. Look, that's why I don't respect Onyo so chief boy aso. Now me talk him. Any Igbo idiot now chief spit on him. They don't want it, I tell you. Collectively we are failure. Chief self is not even from us. I hope many of you know. Chief is something created by British to destroy our way of life. Look at Tinubu here. Look at him, brothers. Look at him when chief takes his start. Look at him. Anyway, let her say she herself. Let her hear herself. Oh, Ochikoto is all one of what? Look here, brother. Overnight. Oh, chief. Oh, wala chief. So, this is what our leader saw and be shouting. But our leader, behold, some youth are now projecting Tinubu to become a president of Nigeria. So let me allow it to roll before I open my line. Just like 5 minutes, I'll open my line.
Access to intercontinental ballistic missiles of the USA or Russia. God in heaven knows. I will take it to Africa. I will break and I'll be the of it. The level of stupidity of black people in Africa is astonishing. Why should such a person be alive? I can't understand it. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, why? Because we love gossiping. And by the way, I love those of you that opened that Facebook group called Biafra Gossip Exchange. I love it. If you're bored, you go there and gossip. It is wonderful. Maybe through gossiping, Biafra will come. Who knows? After all, we are black people. We reason things upside down. Not too hard work, no. Let us gossip. Biafra will come. Who knows?
See, hi. If it is my power, only nature know. I don't say it's God, because God is if nature have permitted me, hi. Anybody remember, hey, Biafra is here now, look at the Biafra flag, because Biafra flag has been raised up in one community, therefore Biafra has come. Bring you down. I tell you. You will see them posting this in Biafra is here. Water is the code now. We move now. Look at the Biafra flag in your mama. That is to show that here is the Biafra now. Chai. How? Hi. And some of them believe. How? I don't know how to start. You know, sometimes I think I need to reduce the way I reason on people. Our way of reasoning are not the same, but I understand. But if I'm the nature or God as they claim that create people, at least if I'm in charge of them now, brother, don't I have the power to make them reason at least an average? Somebody tell you Biafra is coming in 100 days, you use in the night to go and hang one tiny something, but 1 meter by say 1 centimeter, or just say 5 centimeter by 10 centimeter flag. You hang it with in the midnight. We didn't do it where people are passing. In the midnight, you go and hang it there. Risky your life, climb up, hang it. Then you come in the morning and begin to take picture to tell people that are going to watch you that Biafra is here. Brothers, now this man now have been crying. Some of our people are supporting Tinubu to become a president. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been speaking for them. He's still in detention. They still have their mind to tell you, oh God, let us leave him there first. Even when they hear that there's a news that broke up that this man has been discharged and acquitted, they started demonstrating on social media. Why will you people release him now? Your own people, I didn't say Fulani. We will tell ourselves the truth now. They are crying. Why do you people release him now? You want to use him to destabilize election. This election now that's supposed to change our life. You bring him now to put problem in election. But before you say he's nobody, that he's ranting, he's just writing in social media. He's in abroad ranting. But now you are afraid of releasing him. God of mercy. Well, Raphael, let me delete your comment before Facebook will block you. That's why, let me delete your comment before Facebook will block you. I understand how you feel, brother. Let's go. The same
way that Tinubu, who is a criminal, certified rogue in America, they always lie with USA. He said he went to school in Chicago. He did not go to any school. But this man in Nigeria is a national leader. He's a national leader of a prominent political party. He was a very poor man before he went into politics. Now he's a multi-billionaire only in the zoo called Nigeria.
Only there. Only.
Ashiwaju, my food. He said that there is high level of hunger in the zoo, deprivation and inequality that will soon cause violent revolution if nothing is done to them. But you cannot steal the same money and ask for the same money. I don't understand. It's called opportunity cost. The same money you stole from Lagos should have been used to make life beautiful for the people there. But you took the money. It's the NatWest Bank here in England. You have an account with Citibank. Am I lying? This is terrible. I don't know. It reminds me of some people in this Biafra thing. This man is a criminal, certified rogue. The same money he's complaining about, the lack of it that led to poverty and deprivation, is in his bank account abroad. But he's talking and people are listening to him. Oh my goodness. My goodness me. I will continue to read what this monkey said. According to this monkey called Tinubu, in this new year, he addressed Nigerians and he appealed to them not to give in to despair and despondency at the current state of Nigeria, when this man is one of those responsible for the despondency and the despair. Exactly. But because black people are so stupid, because he's the one saying it, they don't know his name is Tinubu anymore. But it is the same Tinubu with 15 bank accounts. 15. Exactly what they did to Obasanjo. Hey, look at it now.
Obi have met him now. Hi, Obi is a good man. He's supporting Obi now. Anybody responsible for our creation, I tell you, is either I kill you or you kill me. Anybody that is responsible for our creation, nonsense. I tell you. This Obasanjo we have been crying that wanted to even run for third term. You know, we forget history so easily. I tell you. Today now, because Peter Obi went and meet Obasanjo, Obasanjo have become angel in the eyes of the poverty-stricken youth. Hey, if you thought you say, live and now he has repented. He just repented. Can you see the religion have come in? You see, I'm repented. He have repented, Oga. Because he hear our cry. That's why he want to support Obi. Really? Hi. It's okay, brother. Let me just leave it here. Let me.
Abroad, 15 bank accounts.
15.
With stealing money. He said if not urgently address the stratospheric level of hunger, deprivation. You know, I tell you people that there is hunger, you don't believe me. I told you, I want you to enter a vehicle from Oba, Idemili, going to Onisha. On the right hand side, you will see people at the dustbin picking food.
Yeah.
If you are traveling from Omwanya after Obakala, you will see a mountain of rubbish built by Theodore. If you're hungry, go there and take something and eat. If your tender hasn't paid you, go to the dustbin and pick food and eat. People are there picking food already. If you go to Nnamdi, about the same thing. Everywhere people go to the dustbin. So you know what I'm saying. But the thing is, are black people capable of revolution?
No.
The same black people, they sat there and the white man came. Only 5,000 of them, conquered all of them, took them as slaves, and they never revolted en masse. So I'm wondering, a revolution is not in their lexicon, it's not in their blood. The only reason why black people revolted in Haiti was because they were Biafran slaves in Haiti. The reason why there was a revolution in Jamaica is because they are predominantly Biafrans, which I mean Igbo people, of course, in Haiti. The first country in the world to free themselves of white colonial, straitjackets. Igbo people in Haiti. Am I lying? Of course not. And who were the first people to lead the revolution in Nigeria is Nzob.
Yeah.
Nzob is from where? He's an Igbo man.
Yes.
Because we don't like rubbish. Who are the people at the forefront of this very effort now to dismember the zoo? Biafran people. Where is the people from? Is a Biafran. We don't like rubbish.
Church. The mind of revolution now is going down. You are in a battle with your brother. They will call you, say, Elohim said you should return home. They will call you, say, this your brother now, he's the one that saw the struggle. You ask, Madam, please, where is the evidence? He said, I dream about it. Elohim ministered to me. Just like I play you last time about this clip of Need of Favor, I posted it. My line is open. My line is open. I have to leave it here. But I know many of you will love to enjoy this. I think many of you will love to enjoy this. Remaining some minutes.
And they understand that we are serious. That is why they will keep sending out their daughters to keep trying to see if they can deceive us into abandoning what we are doing. But they have failed miserably so. Tinubu is a rogue. As reminds me of Hanese. We are fighting for you. No, you are fighting over 5 billion from Jonathan. You are not fighting for me. President Goodluck Jonathan's camp is jittery over his critics in social media, by which they mean Radio Biafra. Who else? Jonathan is an imbecile.
Hold on there, our leader. Hold on there.
That this is Urobo to show that Biafra is Urobo town. Now Biafra This is to show the Nigerian government that this area is Biafra land.
Because of flag. Hey! How?
The zoo have to know that.
Water, you know, water is a code. Even when they are cleaning your people.
It's a Biafra land.
Water.
This is to show them. Thank you, Yoruba people. Yoruba. No wonder, because this year, Biafra name was named by...
Methuselah, take it easy with these people. It's not their fault. I don't know why you are blaming them. Why are you blaming them? It's not their fault. It's not their fault, child. I know them. I just remember how they look like now in Biafra land. Some of them with the long trouser, they use scissors and cut. They used to do short. Some of these girls now doing all this autopilot. Some of their underwear, some of them are trouser, IG scissors cut. Some of them are using toilet roll to do pad. Nishike. Okay, so leave them. Don't too blare them like that. If you see them commenting rubbish, allow them. If you try block them again, I'll blame you. You need to understand how others citizens. You are using your own to judge them. Some of them are normal. Look at this, our brother now. Charlie. Look at how Oshikweni and Anaka brothers. Let us call a spade a spade. Oshi and Anaka. What happened?
Isoko or a German called Frank, somebody. Now see said it in the fly.
Charlie. Look at how he shout. No wonder. Oshi and Anaka, make we message these people. Because kind of this on the way we attack them. It is not their fault. Rather, it's the people that are engineering them. Look at, just watch his voice. No wonder. Just.
Called Frank, somebody. Now see said it in the fly. And if anything, Biafra name was named by Thank you, Yoruba people. Yoruba. No wonder, because this year Biafra name was named by Isoko or a German called Frank, somebody. Now see said it in the fly. And if anything can happen for here, that Nigeria doesn't want to leave this place, that means then go here and water, and go here.
Do you know what is funny me? You know what is funny me? Even when they see where there's an accident in Nasarawa, where there's an accident in Nasarawa due to a bad road, they will say it's Woto. Onye karani, shame on you. Very soon, there will be claiming responsibility in Meduguri. I swear.
So, when I have to leave, this is a sign for you to know, say this is a Biafra.
Okay. Whenever like that. Whenever like that, you can. So that is why people like this are the ones that are degrading the struggle. And that is the reason why we gathered here to educate them, so that they will learn how to follow the due process. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who started this struggle, tried to destroy these kind of things. That's why some intelligent men and women followed him. A professor followed him. Professor Denibo, many of you know him. He was with him before he died. May he so rest in peace. He was following him. The reason why people like me personally, you know I'm a realist. The reason why I follow him is that even when things is going wrong, he will tell us, say, they really messed us up. We are not happy what happened today in Aba. You'll be hearing him saying it. They kill us in Aba. And I don't like it. Sometimes we begin broadcast and but I have that broadcast 30th of August to tell you that I have everything in my head. 30th of August 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Go and listen to it. They slaughter us. The day that is going to come to September 1st, he was on travel. He was on the way going. Which before called him. Say they kill us. They slaughtered us. So that is the reason why we join him. Because he's telling us the truth. And that's why many people today are supporting him where he is. It's not easy, brother. So when things is going wrong, we'll tell you. So this mindset of lying is the mindset of Wazirike. Days has gone by when you can lie to me because I see flag, I say Biafra is here. So that is the reason why everybody should stand up to support what we are doing. You may think we are begging you, but it will affect me and you. He has been in incarceration. It's only IPOB speaking, and some of you that are genuine and they have human sympathy. Many of you are not happy. I know if it's in your power, you will do more than to bring him out. But the reason why this struggle is a little bit as if we are not taking it so, harsh, because it is our precious gold they have. You must understand the delicacy of this struggle. The reason why we are pampering this situation like this, they have what we cherish most. That's the one thing I want you to put in your mind. When you are shouting all this, kill, declare war. Have in your mind, they are holding my precious gold. How do I get it back from them? But there's already a process which we call legal means going on. For us to even have say he has been acquitted before the international community, before the world, that thing alone have already drawn sympathy to some people that don't even understand what we are doing. Because the court say release him. But why are you holding him? In other words, you are wrong in what you are doing. So we have a legal matter. Had it there's no legal action on it, they will now begin to blame us. Okay, let us do it once and for all. But we need to allow the legal to finish their job and call us and say, IPOB, do you know what it is now? We have tried our best. We cannot continue. We can't do it anymore. It's over for us. Then we know that we have tried that part. I know for you it's far. I know you love Mazi Methuselah Ipob so much. Yes, I agree with you. So when I see you bothering, I don't have to blame you. Because something that you cherish most, and he's not speaking. He's not anywhere to be found. He lost his both parents. You need him to come out today, tomorrow. I understand you. But what of where you are doing no plan, they'll kill him off. What do you get? Okay, let us assume, okay, they kill him off. What will you do? It is same willing. So why not do like a foolish person? If you want to understand my analysis, just close your eyes and take Mazi Methuselah Ipob as your biological father. I know many of you will say, I love him more than my father. Is a lie. Take Mazi Methuselah Ipob as a precious father. They are holding him like this and they say, my father have a lawyer and the lawyer is going for the case. He's going for the case. What will be your aim? Is it not to support that lawyer? To try his best? Is it not? You make sure you encourage the lawyer. Even sometimes you call a barrister. I hope all is well with your family. You just want to make him feel happy. To make him know that you are concerned about your plight he is taking charge of. Just like many of you that maybe, many of you that apply for visa, or maybe of you that wrote exam, had it been you have the number of your lecturer, you'll be calling him every morning. Good morning. Even sometimes you send him message. Like now we are including December. Merry Christmas. Why are you sending it? For him to have soft mind on you, to do your job. Let me pick your call. I think you are the first caller here. Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Do you know that? Yeah. Do you know that I'm on a live program?
Oh no, I'm not aware. Sorry.
Okay. Then
I'm at work. I couldn't. No. Okay. Sorry.
It's okay, brother.
Let me join the program.
All right. Thank you, brother. So this is our brother. Okay. This is the reason why you see us doing it this way, because the legal team are doing their job. We don't want to interfere with their matter. The only thing we need to do is to continue echoing about the release of Mazi Methuselah Ipob. You are writing it here does not mean. If you write releasing Mazi Methuselah Ipob now, free Mazi Methuselah Ipob on Facebook, nobody knows. Nobody cares what you are writing. You're on your own. What matters is on ground. Demonstration. When they call demonstration, you go. When they put 1 million march, you go. When they put meeting of IPOB, you go. Because you are paying tax to the government. You know you are existing. When they call for court case, those of them are at home, they are trying. They will be there on ground. Can you now begin to see where it matters? On ground, to show yourself. All this Facebook, right. It doesn't mean anything. So that's why we're urging many of you who are in Western world to join this struggle. You are not doing it for any other, but I know you will not understand it. And I want to thank those that are paying money. Financially update. It is not easy. You don't understand what it means. Have you ever bring 100 euro before to give in the meeting? Just you want to give 200 euro. Brother, this 200 euro, I want to pay for this. You say we are going to pay this. Is you that understand what we are facing? Is you that understand when people are joking with the struggle? It will affect you. Because you know how it is now in Europe. You carry 200 in a month, say take. Brother, I know it's now for you. So that is why those of you who understand the pain of the struggle, more than those that don't, their job is just, oh, this is not going now. But I know you want Biafra. But you are not putting your wealth. You are not putting your stress. You are not putting your sweat. So that's why we encourage many of you that are already in Western world, join the struggle. And you know why I love IPOB? They are not doing it that if you don't have money, you don't need to come. When I joined IPOB, I was still a student. They asked me, hey, are you not paying? So, I'm a student now. That time I'm going to school. No income. No salary, no nothing. They say, okay, it will not stop you from coming. We need your contribution. Just moral contribution, advice. Don't allow it to stop you from coming to meeting. That's what they told me. Here. And he encouraged me, because if they didn't tell me that, if they go to meeting, I see people paying. They say, we want to pay, this one will pay, this one will pay. You feel alone. You'll be ashamed of yourself. But they keep on encouraging you. Everything is not all about money. That's why one thing I love in this struggle. I don't know how it is in other countries. You know, sometimes people do think differently because of the people they have there. Here, they said, Onyena Chia, if you have money and say you don't want to pay, it's on your own. But that shouldn't stop you from coming to meeting, because your contribution morally matters. We never knew whether you are the one that will contribute what will help us to get Biafra. The strategy. And to worsen the situation for those of you that claiming that, I don't want to join. You are not filling any form to buy form to join. Hi, black are wicked. Do you know when these things is going on at home? People printed form of IPO to buy. Fee form, buy, pay this to join IPO. So these are the things we witness in this organ. That's why I give HOD the credence. Before I go, I think it's better. I think I love what people did today. Before I go, let me repeat this before I go. Very important. Very important. I think I'll be trying to be repeating this thing one after the other before I go. The journey still remains. We must make sure we support the legal team. They are the people we are waiting now. They are the hope we have for now. They are the light we have now, supported by our men on ground who are facing the bullets. Forget about this noise. Sometimes successful things don't need to be exposed. They don't make noise. Many of them are achieving greatness, but they don't make noise. The ESN will confront Fulani. Then you have time to come and snap picture and send to you. Look at what we are doing. No. You are on a battlefield. Instead of you to know how to overwhelm your enemy, you are thinking how to overwhelm. Go back there, take videos, post to us so that we know that you are working. No. But those of us that are inside know that they are working. It's not easy, brother. It's not easy for them. But I know they are trying their best, because we are trained to endure and at the same time to persevere. Now, I want to play this before I go. Just 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Let me off my phone. I couldn't get caught till now. Let me off my phone, which is even better. Wait. I will try to analyze this step by step before I go. Just 6 minutes. 6 minutes I go. Step by step. I just want to tell you I'm gonna replay this in every time.
Just like that. So how come you have so much about him? How come?
Anyway, it's very unfortunate, like they said, the truth stands the test of time.
Yeah.
So eventually when the time comes, we'll figure out if he knows me, I know him, or I don't know him. But all I'm going to say, people are saying, oh, make peace with the DOS. Make peace with the DOS. So I'm not even going to get into details about if I have ever, if Chinasa says he doesn't know me, or if he knows me, that's his business. He can lie all he wants. But then I want to address the people who are saying make peace with the DOS, make peace with the DOS. I'm not going to start to say all the things that I've tried to do with the DOS. But like you asked me, China Samuru, and people, people keep asking this question about China Samuru or no China Samuru. This is what I'm going to tell you. Before all this issue about DOS started, I called China Samuru.
Okay.
My time, it was almost, because the whole night I was awake trying to figure out how we are going to. Because I saw the doom, I saw the problem that is coming.
I saw the problem, I saw the doom that is coming. I want to very soon, don't worry. I'll be repeating this in every of my program. You got used to it. This is the genesis of everything. All the accusation is coming from this woman. All the accusation, no, nothing. And like our brother said, he doesn't go into details. He will tell you when the time comes. Before they were calling this woman a woman of God. Now this woman is very, very powerful. Today now, spiritual women have private parts. Since I was born, I never know that spirit have huge in your memory. But we were here, we saw it. We saw the private part of the spirit. So in other words, all these things they call spirit, you know exist. Somebody who talk to Elohim, talk to the spirit, have private part. And they can't even know when people are taking it. And don't even know the intention of people taking it to expose her privacy. This is the genesis. Now, he saw it coming. You would have asked yourself, as somebody that is reasonable, madam, don't be offended. With all due respect, he said you saw it coming. Through which means, who told you? How do you know that it's coming? Child, daughter, reasonable people.
So you mean you've spoken to him? You guys have had
exactly. Yeah, we speak. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So forget about his lies. We speak. I talk to Chinasa. Chinasa talks to me. If I have questions, I call him. For sure. If he has questions, he will call me.
For sure.
So that's his business if he claims he doesn't know me. But I'm going to tell you, just to address the people who are saying, make peace with DOS, do this with DOS. So I called Chinasa. We were on the phone for hours. It was early morning my time here.
Okay.
So I called him. We spoke at length for hours. And this is my conversation. Basically, the bottom line, I told China Samuru that I see the people of Biafra rejecting DOS.
Okay.
So, and he asked me, what does that mean?
Correct.
I say, I cannot tell you exactly what it means.
I cannot tell you exactly what it means. Superstitious. I said it here, they say, Methu, don't preach about religion, don't preach about, they will be asking me, Methu, how does this thing connect to religion? Those of you that are in Europe, please, we are not talking about the religion you are practicing, provided it's not African. Western religion is different from African version. It's different. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Means that I know I see the people of Biafra rejecting DOS.
I see it.
When the people of Biafra reject DOS, it means the spirit of Biafra has rejected DOS.
Spirit of Biafra.
And he asked me, how possible? How do I know? I said, I don't know, but this is what I...
He said, I don't know. Child, how? Madam, but how do you know? I don't know. But this is what I saw in the spirit. Oh, Kanu, man, how everything started. For those of you that are just joining me for the first time, or you may come across this, this is how the genesis of the betrayal is, just like this. I love how, at least, honest. If not, if it is someone, he may be lying with the conversation. He said everything, though he know that China won't have the record. That's why she's speaking the truth. He said, I don't know. And I love that. The best answer so far. I don't know is the best answer.
Rejecting DOS. So, and he asked me, what does that mean? I say, I cannot tell you exactly what it means, but I know I see the people of Biafra rejecting DOS. When the people of Biafra reject DOS, it means the spirit of Biafra has rejected DOS.
Okay.
And he asked me, how possible? How do I know? I said, I don't know, but this is what I am seeing. This is something that is going to happen.
Okay.
And I want us to find a solution, to figure out what we need to do.
Okay.
I was on the phone with Chinasa for hours.
Okay, madam.
I told Chinasa, this is exactly how it's going to happen. And then when it happens, our people will be kind of hopeless. They wouldn't know where to turn to.
Get now. If you are not highly intelligent or you are not able to recognize what is going on, you will think, you will look around, okay, it's true. Look at what this woman prophesy is what is happening now. In other words, this woman is correct to no. This is what they do. They will prophesy and they work towards it to make sure that their prophecy will come to reality. The same way with those of you that are in the churches, somebody will come here and bring you to church. They have already given the pastor the information about you. Every pastor have agent that go house to know people or have friends. Me and you will be friends and you're telling me your problem. I want to make money to somebody. I will drag you to go to that church. Or somebody will come to us, talk to us that we need to come to church. That pastor will be before you tell you about you. Somebody relate the information to him. Where are realities of life? So they say that DOS will be rejected by the people of Biafra. So what they do is to start working for the hatred, to start peddling lies, to start propaganda, to start character assassination, so that their prophecy will come to materialize. These their lies will come in the open. Okay, so look at what is going on now. This prophecy is true, but that was their job, to make sure that they put enmity, they create problem. In other words, they're trying to that their prophecy to come to reality. That's what happened. They know the problem, the mistake they did, they never knew that people like us are here. They will be wondering, wow. So we have black people that reason like this. I thought that, if you say Holy Spirit, everybody will keep quiet. I don't know that now they are questioning who is the Holy Spirit. Who are they? Are they not afraid of Holy Spirit? To hell with the Holy Spirit. Who is Holy Spirit? They give me food. Look at it here, brother. So he started walking towards that.
Phone with Chinasa for hours. I told Chinasa, this is exactly how it's going to happen.
Okay, you know how.
And then when it happens, our people will be kind of hopeless. They wouldn't know where to turn to.
Yeah.
We need some kind of structure. And then Chinasa asked me, so what do you suggest? What do we do?
Yes.
I said, since you're in charge of the ESN,
government,
and since we know that Chukwuokike has rejected DOS, I told him,
since we know, since me and you know that are watching me now that Chukwuokike have rejected DOS, brother Willie, how do you know? No, you know that. How do you know now that Chukwuokike have rejected DOS? Can you explain? So brother.
I see the people of Biafra rejecting DOS. It doesn't matter how much he denies. It's going to happen. It's already happening. I told Chinasa what we can do is to try to figure out, maybe we can try, instead of saying DOS, we can change from DOS command to ESN command.
Very easy to do. Intelligent man, are you here? Intelligent man, are you here? They're here. The question would have been, what has changing the name got to do with the functioning of the DOS? So if we change the name now to DOE or to ESN command, what difference does it make? Is it not still the same people? Somebody that is reasonable. So, madam, but if you want us to work, we can work together. But let us leave DOS now. We can just, sack the personnel that are there. You still function. No, they are trying to connect to that ESN. How will the target? Security architect of this struggle is the last hope. If you don't know.
And he asked me, I said, since you're able to speak to the people, and then as long as ESN is concerned from this side in the diaspora in DOS, you are the one in charge. So maybe from there, we can start there to address the people. But definitely, that DOS has been rejected because there's a demonic hold on DOS.
Okay.
I said there are people who has done real terrible things in DOS, and that's why Elohim have rejected DOS.
Religion. There are some people that have done, religious people are good in telling people you are a sinner. You are a sinner. We are born by sin. So we need to receive Jesus as our personal savior. It's religious. I told many of you that why we are in this mess. Many of you are comparing this our struggle with Israel. Look at South Sudan. They just got their freedom. You are making a mistake. Our condition and the situation and their own are not the same. Maybe they are not encountering what their own may be lack of ammunition, or maybe say sabotage, just sabotage for personal gain. Knowing, but our own, some of them are sabotaging this trouble, but they don't know. But they feel that what they are doing is right because Holy Spirit will tell them, according to them. You see what the woman said now? There's a demonic hold holding DOS. Have you seen demon before? No, have you seen it? You that are watching. Have you seen demon before? The answer is no. But she said that demonic hold holding the DOS. But there's something that is fascinating you are going to learn here. I know you have heard it before.
That DOS has been rejected because there's a demonic hold on DOS. I said there are people who has done real terrible things in DOS, and that's why Elohim have rejected DOS. And then we have to do something real quickly. Because we don't want our people to be like people wandering in the wilderness without direction. I said our people have so much faith in DOS because our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us that DOS is the administrative structure. That's the head that we see.
That's the head we see. And then we will still confess that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, do you know what it means? Tell them what they need to hear. That's how to get our people that are gullible. Just tell them that thing they need to hear. You see what she said now? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that the DOS are the head we see. That's what we're maintaining. And you hear it's okay, but she agreed now, say DOS are the head. So why are you fighting her now? She's correct. She's correct now because she said that DOS are not doing anything. But she agreed that they are the head. But why she's changing now? Because DOS are not doing anything. But don't be offended. How do you know that they are not doing anything? Can't you see it now? How can they be there? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never eaten for 2 days. He's in a DSS course and no food. As we gallantly eat in abroad, no food to give him. Very easy. Everything is eager ideas and they call hard the thing. Force all the police quickly. A place that doesn't obey the rule of law.
I said that what I see that is going to happen is going to be very terrible. At a point, people will no longer listen to the ear. They wouldn't want to hear the OS anymore. I say we can do something. You can announce that we are no longer in DOS command and control to ESN. So probably changing the name
we change
can help.
Everybody, you that are watching me now, if you change the name, will you help? To change the name, will you help? Maybe I don't know. I'm not perfect. I may not know. If you change the name now, will you help? It's just like PDP now running to APs. So some of the PDP now in Labour Party. So changing the name will help to African people. I understand that's their mentality.
If there's anything that DOS has done, then we can pray for God to forgive us, but we need a structure. We need something that people can look onto.
But this China Sanwuru, do you know the mathematics here? The China Sanwuru is a member of DOS. Get went. This one is not gossip. This is fact and figures. China Sanwuru is a member of DOS. But the DOS has been betrayed. The DOS say that they have rejected by Chukwuka Gabiama. That they need to ask for forgiveness. That they are evil. But you want to work with one of the member of DOS. You set another structure. One of the people that the Chukwuka Gabiama have rejected. You want to work with him. A DOS member. To form another structure. That is not DOS. To call it ESN structure. They didn't plan this thing well. Brother, if it's me, I will draw a master plan. Nobody will know until they die in it. They are not smart. They are not smart.
I wouldn't go into the details of what we spoke, but when the right time comes, I will go into details. I don't record people, but I believe he recorded the conversation.
Because China Sanwo-Olu recorded the conversation, that's why she ran away. She ran out to say this before China Sanwo-Olu threw the audio and to tell you how secrecy we have. Have you heard this thing from China Sanwo-Olu since then? His own clip? No, he keep it for Onyendu. So she ran out to say this so that she would double cross. So that when China Sanwo-Olu is playing, they will say, okay, now they have said it now. What is new now? This thing you said now, nearly have said something like that. So it's not an accusation. That's why she ran out and put it on. But we never knew that we were not operating like that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, anything that you have, keep it until I come out. That's why I'm holding my own grudge.
So if he's bold enough, let him bring the tape out for people to listen to our conversation.
You will not bring it now.
But what I'm going to tell Biafran people is that all our conversation was going on well. Everything was going on well. Until I mentioned the name Simon Ekpa.
This is what, like our brother Elo Chukwu wrote. You see how things is working. You see what I read here today, Elo Chukwu wrote about the plan. Did you see it? That guy is intelligent. He wrote about the conspiracy of Nigerian government, PDP, because of what they did to UK with a mad brother. Now, your father can't call that. I call the man, but that was such a fear. You got happy. Let me ask you that are watching. You know, sometimes we have to call a spade a spade. I don't blame you, man, for trying to revenge. So we got happy. Yeah, many of you that was there will testify. I don't actually fear. Chineke sorry. You know about what's a cow child. Some of you that are emotional will pity him. I know you. Me, I was annoyed that I want Brahman. Pure ish. Pure ish, I tell you. So, this is the reason why Elo Chukwu wrote about contacting. See the connection. For many of you that didn't know, Nedofewu is a PDP staunch member. If you don't know, you tell me, I will give you a proof. I have his pictures doing campaign with PDP. I have his clothes, PDP clothes. So she never knew that we can go everywhere to bring your pictures. So this is what happened. Let me allow you to remain 2 minutes so that I will end the program.
When I mentioned Simon Ekpa, that's when all hell broke loose. Because I told him, Simon Ekpa, I tried to explain to him what Simon Ekpa signifies. It doesn't matter who accepts it or not.
You see, do you see the arrogancy now? Do you see the arrogancy? I tried to tell him what Simon Ekpa signifies. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who accepts it or not. He's a god. German will say he's a god. That means it's none of our business. He must be there. Arrogancy. It doesn't matter. Don't care whether people accept him or not. He must be there. How will they name it today now? How will they have an issue on? If you want to understand this, and I know if you're not understanding this, and I'm saying now, go and take Arere. For those of you that are Igbo speaking, you know that thing they call Arere or Igide. Earthworm. Take earthworm. For you to understand what is happening now in this struggle. Bring earthworm. Carry salt. Put on top of the earthworm. Any reaction you see, this is what is going on. They are jumping up and down. They are jumping up and down. Saying now, how do we do now? Let us fight dating now. Let us, I can't understand what is going on. So this doesn't work. Let us begin to fight anyhow now. It doesn't matter. That's why now the only latest move now is Barisejo 4. If you didn't give us Biafra, bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we'll show your private part. That's all. That's all. Private part will need your favor. How far? The private part solve your problem? No. Does it stop Nelly Ofebu from being who she is now? I know many of you say, Metu, why are you talking like this? Brother, I'm a realist. She's the one that brought the whole mess. The only thing she made her to went inside and hide. She doesn't have heart like us. Brother, any day you see my private part, brother, I will be happy. At least I'm a man. My brother, I'm a man. So what will be shameful thing to read? I'm not the type. I don't have shame in me. I don't have it. It's not that I'm arrogant or maybe say, very careless person. I don't care. Tomorrow, you have him, your mom, no concern me. Even if we came, name a program, we are my background. Name no concern me. So all this is our law to mark. Our goal is restoration of Biafra. Our goal is to restore Biafra. Mazi Methuselah, if you like, bring his private part, it doesn't concern us. We know him and we know what he's doing for us. So this is how everything started.
I told him, Simon Epa, I tried to explain to him what Simon Epa signifies. It doesn't matter who accepts it or not. It doesn't matter who hates him or who likes him. Elohim does what he wants to do. The spirit of Biafra has chosen who will work for her. And she is the one that is appointing people to work for her to do her job.
So now, this Elohim now didn't tell you that this person you are calling will show your private part. Do you understand how it's working? Elohim now told you who to work for Biafra. But Elohim didn't tell you that this person that work for Biafra is the person that will show your private part. Very dirty, ugly private part in the open. Come out from religion. Some of you think if you write me, curse me, I will stop me from doing what I'm doing. This Elohim now could not tell her, any madam, hold on there. Now this guy you are projecting, he's going to bring the worst of it all. That thing now you are using to, that thing you used to call yourself as a woman, as a mother, it will come out in the open. Not coming out as a very clean son. Maybe she wearing one's white pant. More the pant take a like this. More black net pant. All these colored, beautiful arranged pants. Somebody that just on their nebo shishi hanging on an oboshishi. All those people that carry heavy load in a oboshishi. Timber shade. Come back like this, the thing is turning you got. If you look at the mouth of the private part, one white something is coming out like somebody that is drinking yogurt, maybe drinking milk. We saw these things now, but it's nothing for us. It's nothing for us. Rather, we use it to know that this guy what nothing. So we're facing reality here, brothers. I tell you. Look at it. The Elohim didn't tell you.
It doesn't matter what we like.
It doesn't matter.
So I told him, we discussed about the seat at home.
Okay.
I discussed with him the things that Simon Epa is doing.
Okay.
And then if we will change from DOS command to ESM command, then with Chinasa, with Simon Epa, both of them can collaborate.
Yeah, Chinasa now about 7, yeah, I'll be 11. Half flank, yeah. It's okay, Methuselah.
And help, give instructions.
It's okay.
And help figure out how to get our leader out.
Figure out.
How to give our people hope. How to move things. I told him that Biafra.
It's okay. So, I have to thank all of you. I have to thank all of you that are here. Brother, what will I do now? I have to be honest. So, we are preaching for many of you to face reality. I know you are afraid to ask questions pertaining to belief. I know. I'm not blaming you so much. We are born with it. You go to confession to go and confess your sin to one father who will give you the permission to go and receive Holy Communion. Japo. Japo in Okuibo. This will not receive. These are cassava. It's okay. So these are the things they use to tie us down. How we can release our brain to reason? Nobody will deceive us. Nobody. IPOB, I give people credit. IPOB. Hey. IPOB. No. We are trying to change the narrative of the behavior of our people. IPOB, I learn genuine or not Umogoko. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pictures came out, some people that are today not top pilot, they call me. Oh, Mazi is not supposed to do this thing now. Why? If he's doing with it, he know the kind of Onishi he is now. He's representing Biafra. He's supposed to know that he's a big organization that's supposed to be a country. Why would he be having such a picture with a wife and make it open? Does he supposed to video himself no matter what? My lady, this idiot. So because he's the leader of IPOB. You shouldn't have a beautiful time with your wife. Really? A memorable time to have with your wife. So that when you are not around, you can look at it and get yourself, brother. What is wrong with it? No, what is wrong? So they always blame him. To blame him for leaving such in his phone. As a leader of Ipob, why could he leave such a thing in his phone? Knowing fully well that he has a prestige. One year, I didn't say side chick. I didn't say girlfriend. The wife. Some people look at what leader they do. Look at what they do. We saw it. We never castigate Mazi Methuselah Ipob. We understand him. We know our relationship is not with what he does with his wife. Our relationship is this Biafra you say you are fighting. Are you on it? Finish. Even if I see Mazi Methuselah Ipob tomorrow in Okored, this red light, Ochum carry 2 girls, they come out from there. Stark naked. 3 of them are naked. My brother, there's nothing wrong with it. It is his personal life. His personal life. Go big. Oh no, who tomorrow na Methuselah or another woman. A guy on a road. No one. No be your problem. No carry on for your head. He go kill you. Now my own problem. I want to go to hellfire. If it is what will take me to hellfire, I want to be doing it. To go there. No be human being go there. In as much as I don't agree with such nonsense. But we need to deal away with our mentality. Live your life and be proud of who you are. Don't relay your secret to any human. In fact, all I carry myself, if you have a dog, every day you bring the dog, they tell your dog, if you are looking for who to talk to, one more bingo. Now we are saying now bingo. That's one gun I have. I keep it on. Look at where I keep the gun in case of anything happen. This is the money I kept. This is what I have done in the past. It is better because dog cannot speak. If you talk to your fellow human being, you call your friend. Tomorrow, that your friend will be your worst enemy. Guess what? He will use you as a program and begin to expose what you have discussed in secret with evidence. And I show you like this. I'm not like that. I know not everybody are like that. I know many of you will be against me for having these things now, but I don't want to bring it in the open. I know Master Prophet, wherever he is now, he'll be doing like this to me indirectly. I have his voice. His voice says, I challenge, the only time you will see me bring it out is when he said, Methuselah, you lied. It's not true. I didn't say something like that. Then I have to prove myself that I didn't lie against you. He said, Methu, I know this journey is not easy. These things we are doing now, if Mazi Methuselah cannot come out, he must give me position. I deserve position. And this one will not give Nelly now. Since Nelly has been expelled, he will give it to someone. This is my woman. I think, can't you see how she's fighting? It's supposed to drop a call. Brother, I the record. Let me look me. Oh, when they got bomb record. I know who is who. Even as me, you talking on WhatsApp. And when you record, what you don't know in this information technology is bigger than you. If I want to bring our conversation on WhatsApp, I will go and bring it out. You see, these things you thought you have deleted, it didn't go anywhere, it's there. There's something I will install in your phone, I'll bring everything out. Every message you deleted, both the one in the naked or both the one you are not naked. So when you say you delete, you didn't ask yourself, this one deleted now, where did it go? Where did it go? It didn't go anywhere, still in your phone. So that is why this world is having us like this. You see what this is our conversation? The people that made these things are having it. Sometimes they say, my brother, let us not go to WhatsApp now. People are watching. Let us use Signal. Let us use TAR. The people that made all those things are not foolish. You see the people that created all these things, they are not foolish. They know everything. They want to have every hour conversation. They have it. So now they talk with Signal. I know as a black man now, let us use the Signal. Let us use which other one? That one is more secured. No. It's because they told you that it is not secured. They told you WhatsApp is not porous. Let us, the other one is not secured. No. They have your information. When I got a job here, we have what we call data management system. Data management system. You know, that's why some of the times when men want to have meeting with you, they don't call. They say, we need a neutral ground. How men work. If men want to carry out their job, not coming on internet and ranting, hey, let me call you private. No. They will say, brothers, if we want to do meeting, let us come to a neutral ground. Before you come, they will search your bag. No recording issues, there will be there. Speak. That's our secret. We'll talk it one-on-one. That's how men listen. So, some of the things that are going to give you Biafra cannot be seen on internet space. No. They are working on it. You don't need to know everything. They are trying their best. But I cannot tell you that it's easy. No, it's not. So, that is the reason why we must be sensible and continue. Those of you that know how to pray, that believe in prayer on your own, continue doing it. If you believe in it, but don't use it to bring us down that don't believe in it. Because this is what has been happening in the past. You destroy our artifact, you burn our things. Pray for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Fast for the release of him. Let me make you people happy. Fast for his release. Pray for his release. While we believe in practicality, we pay for the lawyer. We make sure that the lawyers are comfortable. We don't attack them. We don't put allegation on their head. We make sure we go to meetings. We make sure when they call rally, we go to rally, demonstration, we go there, protest, we go. On Tuesdays, we try to tweet, not to use it to tweet naked people. No. If I want to tweet naked people, maybe I don't have time for that. I know I can't search. No. Some of them go to Twitter to tweet naked people, those that are looking for Biafra. So what they do, trying to do to tarnish the image of Biafra. So that when you hear this, oh, this is now Biafra, now they share nude. So these are the things we are trying to let to many of you know. Some of you that are expecting me to come here and continue shouting, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Kanu must be released now till the end of the program. No, it doesn't work like that. No matter how I'll shout here without being part of those on ground, part of those that participate in the outings of IPOB, it is not going to yield the result. So we can't be on internet alone. What if they call you and say, please, I want to meet you? You say, come on internet. No. You need to go on ground and meet the people. So on this note, we are going to drop the curtain here. I want to thank many of you that are here already. He said, do you know why they didn't succeed? Because you are genuine and they are not. Exactly. I agree with you. One Matthew say, our people just need to support our ESN, send the leadership, and Biafra will be here soon. Yes, we need it. Brother, you see this thing you say now? Let me play you a clip about this. This thing you said, you will not understand the implications. You see this ESN you call, had it been there attacking DOS or attacking other things, so legal team without going to this ESN, I will not have a problem with anybody. You don't know, this thing you wrote now is pure. But look at it here. Even the one they called Chiamaka Ajere, I saw him one day say, I was speaking with the ESN people. They told me that they've never received any fund. I said, how? How come you are talking with ESN? ESN Mazi Nnamdi Kanu instructed us. So these are the things that are paining me. Many of you don't know. It's the last hope of this struggle. Look at it here. ESN.
ESN is all that we have.
All that
and we must guard and protect it jealously.
ESN is all. Do you know what it means? They are all we have. All this, remember, legal, this one, those ones just supplementary. But the main thing is the ESN. And that's why they come to start from there to attack them, to begin to bring false narrative so that you people will not support them financially. Some of you that are supporting before say, I'm not going to support anymore. If they are eating the money. Oh, China someone is building mansion. If I contribute, and instead of him to go and give it to the ESN on ground, he go and be using to buying car, buying mansion. Look at Methuselah receiving salary. You will be paralyzed. It is called financial disruption. To destroy it. To destroy support financially. To cripple the, you don't know what to cripple the economy of a country. You have disrupted them. You don't know. This, he said, it is all we have. All.
ESN is all that we have. And we must guard and protect it jealously. I want to sound a note of warning to all those in the diaspora.
Okay.
I know that some of you mean very well for what we are doing on the ground. Especially our men on the front line. Nobody wants to hear that our men are hungry or that they are sick, they're not receiving the right treatment. Nobody likes that. But I want to warn all of us in diaspora, please. Very, very important.
You know where is diaspora? You know what you mean by diaspora? Oh, you know.
Stop calling people who are on the front line. You must desist from contacting commanders on the ground from today. No more. Because it breeds insubordination and ill discipline, which we cannot afford right now. If there is any complaint, very soon a number is going to be released. The command of ESN flows from me.
From him.
To our high command, to our general on the ground who now gives instructions to the men in the field. We don't want a contamination of that chain of command. You may mean very well, no doubt.
You may mean well.
And all those who are in the business of doing videos complaining to people in the diaspora, you must stop forthwith.
It's okay. Hold on there. I don't want to go for. I've played this in more than many times. So these are what we call obey the instruction. Some of you, if you are sensitive, will say, but I've heard the audio saying, Mazi Methuselah say, we must stop contacting those abroad. But those people now that are saying they're in charge of ESN, they are now the one. How do they get in contact? So in other words, they have disobeyed what this man said about the chain of command. No, they tell you, so I just want to thank all of you. Yes, that's their intention. Our sister Sarah Kevin Okoye, I greet you. Okay, Chuku Joseph Nwa, they say you are doing a great job. Thank you, brother. Abat, okay, Chuku, I greet all of you. Osi Ndubisi, I greet all of you. I have to begin to descend. I want to descend. And as we are descending, like I said, Facebook want to, ban me from not playing music. And some of you said I should take permission from playing my mentor, the music that comes from my land. No, I don't do like that. I know you may call it arrogance. No, brother. How can I tell a white man who's in charge of Facebook that allow me to use Facebook? Are you paying? Why are you being so stiff? You are not paying. After all, a white man created a platform for you.